Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Primordia. If you forgot what happened last time, we were joining the adventures of Horatio and Crispin as they attempt to track down their stolen power source, which was taken by a large box-looking guy with lasers named Scraper. We stumbled around the desert. We found a giant robot named Goliath that identified as Forrest. He told us Forrest. We passed a religion check. We went to the city. We immediately lost our religion. We solved I want to call it a domestic argument over ownership of another robot. And then we went to the sewers. And that's where we stopped. So we're in the sewers. I believe that's us all caught up. Take a look around.
There's no way I can reach that.
Oh, that's a car. Hold on. What if I do this?
Crispin, could you go see if there's anything worth taking from those cars?
Go get it, Crispin.
Picked clean, boss. Looks like you're not the only junk man in town.
Well, that's disappointing.
I don't want that sludge in my joints.
Valid. What about these vehicles, Crispin?
I'm not doing that until you build me some arms. I don't really want to try that.
This over here. Huh? Nothing?
Is that really the best idea?
Okay. I'll check out.
There's nothing worth bothering with.
We are looking around the sewer. It's gross in here.
They're much too quick to catch. And even if I could, what would I do with one?
What would you
Deactivate
do
it
with
and
one?
Give it to Metromind as a warning?
Yes! That is the idea. Check out this robot.
Oh, hi. Oh, hey. Now look what I see. The wings of Urbani and his little trainee.
Why is everyone we meet crazy?
I think it's a requirement to live here.
Crazy, he says. Oh my, oh dear. I assure you, my comrades, there's nothing to fear.
I have a healthy fear of anything that rhymes.
Just little lost me, your brother knight errant. A brother in arms. We have different parents.
All right, I'll bite. Who are you?
My name is my secret. You can't make me talk. I grew in my puzzle, give a key to my lock.
Maybe we'll just call you Screw Loose.
A joker, he seems, for sure not an ace. He needs a small clue to spare him disgrace. For the crowd to adore me, Prime is my name. By now, no doubt, you've heard of my fame.
Oh, you're the military guy that wasn't blown up and also not the one in front of the courthouse.
You're 187th's brother.
Line up the toy soldiers, 200 abreast. The bravest of brave, the best of the best. Wind up the toy soldiers to march on their way. The city has fallen, no reason to stay. 200 abreast, my sisters and brothers. Now only 3 left. Forget all the others.
I guess that's a yes.
50 behind me, he came off the line. The gunner's no fun for being a brother of mine.
Bustin' rhymes like a mad lad. Why are you
Why
here?
are you here?
When we laid down our arms, my medal was taken. True Nirvana from the cause we forsake. The metropolitan thief cast it deep in this hole, where now it lies buried like bituminous coal.
Cogs and gears, bituminous coal.
Yeah, you just made that up.
You're looking for a medal?
Here.
No, my comrade, you've misunderstood. I sit here and wait, as a penitent should. If the medal finds me, I shall claim it straight. But until that day, I shall sit here and wait.
So you're waiting for me to bring you the medal is what you're telling me.
Why Primer?
There's nothing so gorgeous, flawless, or fine as the perfectly indivisible numbers of prime.
Oh, primer isn't like a prime number, not primer is in the thing you put under paint on a model. Okay.
Consider this list 2 to 199.
That's a lot of numbers.
Well, That was helpful.
How do you survive down here?
Fair question.
I'm a soldier by trade. Legion built me to last. My armor is sturdy, my pistons are fast. I carry no guns, for my weapon's my mind. And those who would kill me will find themselves grind.
Really, don't you think you're overdoing it? I mean, that barely made sense. And it hardly rhymed.
Crispin is a critic.
No. Bro.
Goodbye.
Farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling, and the city awaits.
We just take the crowbar and we hit him.
Warning. Factor facilities decommissioned. Enter at own risk. For now, that thing's ignoring us. Best to keep it that way.
That's valid. What else we got? There's an exit over there.
Better just to leave it alone.
I don't know. What if we put
I'm
Crispin
not
in
doing
it?
that until you build me some arms.
Okay, well, we'll give it a shot. Crispin, go say hi.
Just build me a missile launcher and I'll get right on it.
I was thinking you could distract it.
And then what? Let's stick to missiles.
I guess we're not going this way. Because we don't want to fuck with that, apparently. Crispin? What are you doing? Is it Mercy?
Much too quick to catch.
Oh, that's the fit. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can put Crispin in.
Boss, I think I've been quite clear about the fact that I don't want to be eaten alive by another robot.
You know what? That's valid. You were explicitly clear about that one thing. Crane?
I can't reach it from here.
There's a button over there. Crispin, go check that out.
Crispin, can you try typing something into that keypad?
If by typing you mean ramming my face, then yes, boss, I suppose I can.
That's more or less what I meant, yes. Oh. I don't know.
We should look around and see if there's a way to lower that drawbridge, boss.
Well, there would be if I had any fucking idea what the code was.
The string of numbers from Primer.
Uh-huh. There's gonna be some kind of a math puzzle here, isn't there?
There's something up there on the crane.
Boss, I'm not in the business of flying over to spooky islands just to investigate things that you're curious about.
But it might be,
A killer robot with a grudge against witty sidekicks?
I was going to say, helpful.
Okay, well, so much for that. Unless I can figure out what the puzzle is. We're kind of SOL right now.
It's a silver disc with a faded image embossed on its front. It's out of range. Crispin, I'm going to latch this onto you. Try using it on the keypad over there.
Oh, that was what I was supposed to do. Cool. Hey, look at that. That actually worked.
Success!
Let's go.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Are these heads?
Oh, we probably shouldn't be here. We definitely shouldn't be here.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, bad news. We should leave.
Boss, do you see those things?
I do. We should leave.
Yes, boss.
Crispin, on the count of 3. 1.
What the fuck? 2, 3? Why did they blow up? Oh, Jesus Christ, still alive.
I am Clarity Arbiter built. Version 2. Law Clerk to Arbiter, Judge of Metropole.
Hi. I'm Horatio. That's Crispin. Did you just save our asses?
This is my home. Now, if you will excuse me a moment.
That's barbaric.
Hey, you know what? She saved us. She can do whatever she wants.
Civilization is defined by law, and this is lawful. As enemies of the city, they forfeited their components. I have merely exercised my right of plunder.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, do you know Scraper?
Whether it's legal or not, he's grotesque.
You have a strange way of saying thank you.
I really do.
Thank you. I'm Horatio No-Build, version 5.
And I'm Crispin Horatio build, version 1.
Welcome, Horatio. Crispin, what brings you to the Underworks?
Ran out of places to go, really.
What were those things?
They are shells, robots who traded their processors and memory to Metromind in exchange for energy and repairs.
They're basically zombies.
Now mindless, they still scavenge parts to trade with her.
Those were the last of them, right?
Hardly. Metromind now has more efficient ways to accumulate processor power, but she left hundreds of shells in the Underworks.
Is there any way to save them?
That question is irrelevant.
So no.
They lived profligate lives, and when they had squandered their resources, chose to become thieves and destroyers. Punishment, not clemency, is what justice requires.
I like you.
Why are you taking their heads?
I am giving fair warning.
To other shells?
No, they lack the capacity for fear. The heads are for a robot named Scraper Sternweiler built.
Oh, I really like you. You have a problem with Scraper? I have a problem with Scraper? Let's hang out.
You really think a bunch of rusty boxes will scare him off?
No, I do not want to scare him. I want to warn him. When he ignores that warning, I can destroy him lawfully and without guilt.
I really
Boss,
like
she's
her.
kind of exciting my electrons.
Shut up, Crispin. You don't even have a penis.
What are you doing down here?
Obeying my instructions and waiting.
Sounds boring.
I am also collating and revising the body of metropolitan law into a single codex.
Well, that sounds thrilling.
In addition, I kill shells.
That's also thrilling.
Fair enough.
There's a robot named 187th Legion built waiting at the courthouse. He says he has to pay a fine for damaging city property. Is there any way to cancel the fine or pay it without standing in line?
I do not provide assistance to robots who attacked this city, nor do I help criminals avoid paying their debts.
Well, that was helpful.
You said you were a law clerk. What does that mean?
My sister Charity and I were built to advise Arbiter Manbuilt, who administers Metropole's court.
Wait, okay. Couple things. One, clarity and charity. Put that there. That there. Two, Arbiter Man-Built. Do you remember how people up on the surface aren't even allowed to think that man exists or existed at some point? But Arbiter, one of like the founding members of this city, was apparently named Man-Built. So, how long has he been missing for exactly?
Charity sees everything through the lens of mercy. For me, the law is clear, a matter of ones and zeros, unclouded by preference or sentiment.
Law without mercy, huh? How does that even work?
Perfectly. It is the opposite approach that fails. Mercy is malware.
I want that on a shirt. Mercy is malware.
Once infected with it, justice becomes slow and unpredictable. In time, the system itself must be discarded. Only my vigilance protected Arbiter from this taint. But he has been without me for a long time.
Yeah, I gotta go with this.
Did you say Arbiter man-built? As in, built by man himself?
Yes.
Does man still walk here? In Metropole?
No.
But man was here in the past.
The public records regarding humans were deleted by council decree. What I know is entirely hearsay. I was built after the Urbanians murdered them during the war.
Impossible.
That is what Arbiter told me, and it was told to him by Metromind.
So it's fucking propaganda then.
Beyond that, I cannot say.
Did Arbiter tell you anything else about man?
Only that he missed their legal arguments. Quite amusing, if often illogical.
That is so true. Like, honestly, that's true. And if you disagree, then explain shows like Judge Mathis and Judge Judy. Humans will fucking bicker over the stupidest things sometimes.
Legal arguments?
Yes, to play a symbolic role in their justice system, humans argued cases before Arbiter.
Symbolic? Play a role?
Horatio, we did this upstairs. Did you forget the dog?
Man is the all-builder, our lord and master.
It is possible that the man you worship is not the humans in my records. All I know is hearsay. Do not rush to judgment.
I'd like to report a theft.
I'd like to report a theft. My power core was stolen by a big robot.
Big claws, shoots lasers, talks like this.
Thank you, Crispin.
He came aboard the crashed ship I was living in, attacked me, and stole the core.
Took it.
Excuse me?
Whether the taking was a theft is a legal determination. Please do not characterize the evidence.
It was my power core. He shot me, and he stole it.
I know the robot you described. His name is Scraper Sternweiler-built, and he is the servant of Metromind Man-built, a member of the council that governs this city.
Crispin is great.
I have no fondness for Metromind, but I must be impartial in considering your claim. Tell me, did Scraper say anything before he took your power core?
Before he stole my power core, he said something like, enemy, forfeit, plunder.
I see.
What, are those words override commands to turn off law and order?
They are legal concepts, Horatio. If Scraper's characterization is correct, then he did not steal your power core. He took lawful possession of it.
He shot me, and he stole it.
Calm down, boss.
This occurred inside the city.
No, in the dunes.
I see. In a crashed airship.
Yes, I said that already.
I appreciate your report, Horatio.
Yeah, she's trying to get details, man. Don't be a dick.
You have presented a credible claim that Scraper Sternweiler-built, no doubt acting at Metromind's direction, took your power core. Beyond that, however, there is not even probable cause to arrest, let alone evidence to convict Scraper. First, the dunes are outside the ordinary jurisdiction of metropolitan law. Second, a crashed ship in the dunes is likely a relic of the War of the Four Cities. If so, your ship was forfeit enemy property, legally subject to plunder by the council. Scraper, acting as an agent of a council member, would be within his rights to seize it. Nevertheless, I would advise you to bring your case before Arbiter for further examination.
I hate that everything she just said makes perfect sense from the law of this world. Like, every single thing she just said is absolutely correct. Look, we really don't have any case given that we were effectively squatting in a ship that was not ours.
How can I see Arbiter?
Anyone can petition him. Cases are considered in the order they are brought to court. But
What?
I met a scavenger who told me that the courthouse was sealed and that Arbiter was no longer hearing cases.
Yeah, that was me. I said it like 5 minutes ago.
But that cannot be true. The Metropolitan Constitution requires him to resolve all cases and controversies. He would not fail in that duty.
Sounds like he already has.
What makes you think the ship was not ours? Ooh. Karma, you raise a good question.
Nonsense. Not even charity could persuade him to abandon his obligations. Still, I did not detect any falsehood, evasion, or omission in the scavenger's statement. So perhaps the courthouse has been locked for some other reason.
Or he's dead.
If so, it may be that Arbiter is trying to contact me, but cannot. Maybe he is already calling me home. Horatio, I have a request of you. You are under no obligation to perform it, and I will be under no obligation to you, even if you do. Do you understand?
Well, maybe ask the question first.
I don't even know what you're asking me to do.
Talk to Arbiter. Ask him if I can return.
I can't go in. They won't. I can't get past the robot on the stairs.
Tell him. Tell him that I await his summons.
That's it? Believe me, we've had to do a lot worse than that.
Yeah, we had to revive a giant once. It tried to eat us.
Like this one time we chased this crazy partial named Gamma.
Of course we'll help. But how do we even get into the courthouse?
This will get you inside.
Thanks.
I must thank you, Horatio.
Clarity, you saved our lives. Compared to that, running an errand is nothing.
The law obligated me to save you, Horatio.
You just take the fucking compliment, woman.
I would have done the same for Metromind. But I am glad it was you that I saved. I wish you justice.
Thank you. Let's take a look at your stuff.
I don't think Clarity would approve of our taking one of her skulls.
That's a glow stick.
I don't think Clarity...
Maybe I can ask her. I don't really want to bring that up.
Watch yourself, Horatio Nullbuilt. There are many dangers in this city.
I've noted.
It's been completely stripped of any useful parts.
Can I go inside of it? No. Do I have anything that like works on me? Let's see. Hello, Snaze.
It's an encoded keycard. There's no reason to cut. There's no
This looks like a cup. I don't know if anyone else thinks that, but this looks like a fucking goblet to me. Nothing around here. What do you think, Crispin? Crispin?
We've got to find a way to clear the line to get into the courthouse. Because honestly, I refuse to wait in line. Not even for a power core. Not even for a gynoid. Well, maybe for a gynoid.
I was gonna say, what are you bitching about? You don't have to stand there. It says there's an exit over here. Is there not? Oh, I guess it was like exit into like that screen. Okay. Horatio clearly doesn't remember his previous version's lives, but his memory begins in that airship. He has every reason to believe his previous versions also lived there. Bit of dialogue that's easy to miss early on since he doesn't have at least some of the memories, but they're garbled and fragment. Can't make any sense. I did get that dialogue, so you do raise a very good point. Unfortunately, I got that dialogue last week when we played this, so my brain's like not the best on it. But thank you for the not only the clarification, but also like the reminder. Apparently, there's also an achievement for finding all of the computer terminals, or finding every single entry in the computer terminal, and I did not get that yet. So I'm just gonna start typing things in and see if any of them trigger what I don't already have. Landmark, it's all in cap, find out. In order to conserve energy and improve efficiency, only the city center is now accessible to metropolitan robots. Here, one can find the famed council tower rising. What's in your inventory? I will take a look momentarily. Rising above Metropole and the courthouse and the historic central station, as well as Metropole's main street. For safety's sake, do not enter the underworks. Well, that was a bad idea. I already did that. I currently have the data pouch, the decryption module, the lantern, the signal transmitter, torch, the plug, the crowbar, the disc, the record, and the keycard. I don't think any of those are tradable, because memory serves, like for the motor, to get the one robot out of line, I need a bigger motor, which I don't have. I'm assuming there was a bigger motor down there somewhere, but I didn't see one in any of the cars. And I haven't, like, I thought the motor I would need to trade was the one that's over here on this. But I don't appear to be able to do anything with it, because
I'm not here to steal parts.
that. I could talk to the repair bot. Okay. Beep, beep.
I've never had to talk to a lamp before, boss. I've got no practice.
I have an idea. Wait, what if I use the lantern?
Hey, Crispin, how about practicing
Yeah!
this lamp?
In front of her? Are you kidding?
Okay, all right. I hear you, man.
Hey, Crispin, how about practicing on this lamp?
Oh, good idea. Okay, here goes. You really light me up.
Don't just use pickup lines, Crispin.
No.
No. There are a lot of entries. Hard. Was the game fair warning? There's no point of no return view, which you can't read the kiosk anymore. So you have to sort of guess the right point in the game to tip the kiosk and dig through before you can't dig anymore. Noted.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to just pull up a list of what I'm allowed to look up.
I know how to turn on a light.
Crispin!
Definitely not. Okay, that's enough practice for now.
Why are you pink? Alright.
Alright, Crispin, it's now or never.
Go work your magic. Oh, okay. So I should just avoid that. Alright.
You, all other...
No, Crispin. Beep. Beep.
Whoa. That was so easy.
Oh, look at our boy.
She gave me a clipping of her copper wiring.
Hey! That wire belongs to the city. What's coming out of your salary?
That's okay, we don't work here.
You tell him.
Aww.
Some short strands of copper wiring.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but can I use it on Crispin? Okay, I cannot, but that was adorable.
There's gotta be someone or something that can help us figure out how to get 187th out of his fine.
Do anything if I do it again?
Not until I've made a few upgrades to myself.
You know, that's valid. You want to be the best version of yourself. Okay, so again, you want a motor, and I still don't know how to get you out of your fine. I'm kind of, actually, you know what? There is something I'm kind of wondering. Am I able to go back to my ship? Because I have a record, and I want to see if I can play it. But I really don't think I'm going to be able to. Hello, you're just floating there. You're the decryption module, that's good. It's possible to fail to get that on the bad ending path if you don't have the enough. Oh, yeah, I did do the Goliath puzzle, because so what happened was I played this years ago for my YouTube channel, and I got a good chunk of the endings. I didn't get all of them, but I got a good chunk of them. So I did play it before, so I remember the Goliath puzzle is very easy to screw up, and it's possible to not get the best ending if you don't do it. This robot here is suspicious.
I don't think he wants to talk, boss.
I guess not. Oh, wait, hold on. This is, oh yeah, it's Oswald again.
Well, that isn't my dear friend Horatio. To what do I owe the pleasure? Have you come to relieve me of another belonging?
But Rex is right here.
For the moment. Soon his visitation with Cornelius will begin.
You already know all the twists? You're not acting like it at all? It's a few years old in my brain, so I don't remember all the twists. And also, it's, you know, it's part of the performance. Like, I'm playing this because someone requested my favorite point-and-click adventure game, so I'm playing it for them as well. So I don't want to sit here and be like, well, this happens, and then this happens, and then this happens. Like, I want to give them that experience. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Please do not embarrass us both with your false sympathy.
Why do you and Cornelius hate each
Why do
other?
you and Cornelius hate each other?
Firstly, because he is arrogant, incompetent, and dishonest. And secondly, because I once loaned him something of great sentimental value to me, and he lost it.
So why'd you ever like him in the first place?
I cannot say.
Seems like a weird thing to keep secret after all that.
Goodbye.
Hearted is so sweet, so.
Hi, Rex.
Aw, dear, thank you. Anything in the bar I can check out? Not really.
Hello?
Boss, he's an arm robot, not a mouth robot. I wouldn't expect much of a conversation.
It's a note from the bartender. My programming requires me to serve Oswald, but he is consuming dangerous levels of oil. Please intervene.
Oh, I was supposed to do this. Yeah, because this would work.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
And And why should I? Oil smooths the rough edges from when Rex was ripped away from me.
Again, Rex is right here.
You should stop.
Oh, stop being such a scold.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna need to find something else for him to do.
Hi, Rex.
I'm not doing that until you... Is that really the...
Yeah, apparently it is. So let's walk around. We'll see if we can find out. Check out that view. I got the outcome where they have to both agree that Rex should be factor built, which I think is the ending I wanted. They both seem kind of happy with it. All right. I want to see if I'm even allowed to go back. There's 4 outcomes. I had to save scum that a little bit because I was definitely getting my butt kicked on the puzzle. Train? There's no train. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, there's no train. Okay, I didn't think so, but I was like, maybe I can go back and listen to the record that I picked up, since I did see a phonograph in the airship. But no dice.
Not gonna happen, Lampy.
What?
Not gonna...
Okay. I don't know why you're the one responding. I didn't click on you. Ooh, wait. Distortion, huh? What if I decrypt him?
We can't afford to waste time on every random robot we meet in Metropole.
You know, boss, I really wish you applied that principle more consistently.
But I wanted to do that.
Futile.
Let's see if we can find, the other robot. I can't remember his fucking name. The one that was opposite Oswald. Maybe he's around here somewhere. We can talk to him and see if we can get a way for, Oswald to stop drinking.
Anyone home? Anyone home?
What was the other one named? I can't remember his fucking name anymore. One for siding with each of the parents, one for getting Claire to decide the case for you, which says no one gets credit, one for basically forcing them to split the credit by deciding yourself. I gotcha.
I am waiting.
You are waiting. The bus is not coming, though.
Bus stop. Service suspended.
Let's see.
It's the note from the bartender.
Oh! No, I probably am not supposed to... Oh, you know what? I'll bet you I'm supposed to find the other robot and show that note to him. The split credit choice is the good ending. Nice. I'm doing good. Where the hell did that other robot go? The taller, lanky one. He had a top hat on. He should not be this hard to spot. Not to mention there's also, like, you know, not that many maps. Nerp.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
Is that anything new in here? I haven't talked to all of them. I start clicking on them once I start getting repeat dialogue. But I will start clicking on a few more of them.
Bloodborne, bring me something that'll cover her face and it's yours.
Do I have anything for that? I don't think I do. No, I don't.
A memory access device. I'll trade it for something real antique and fancy.
Real antique and fancy, you say?
I said something old and fancy.
Stupid conjunctive.
Alright, doesn't want that. I doubt the well, maybe the lantern.
That's not the train I'm looking for. That's not the train.
Okay, what else we got?
That servo unit is hopelessly broken.
Yeah, this right here is a Fallout reference. I feel there was another one in here that was definitely another reference that I was like, oh, it's this, but I don't remember what it was anymore.
You want it? You're gonna need to bring me a glass thumb.
Is that Gimbal's motor? Sure it is. Find me a bigger one and it's yours. We don't need another battery. That there's an old Nova Robotics subsystem coil.
Yeah. He even says the phrase half-life in when he's talking about it. I remember that.
Not interested. Is that the motor that Gimbal Lapida built traded you? This is a Sterling air motor. Something else entirely.
Would it help me fly?
Nope. We're not looking to pick up random motors anyway.
Oh! God, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I didn't even piece that one together. Nice.
We don't need a drain. Cairo, I'm gonna do us all a favor and not drink you this. I have no need for an app.
Okay, so I need something old, something old and fancy, something to cover a face, and a big-ass motor. And I don't think I have anything that matches those descriptions at this juncture.
Wait till he gets close and sweep his leg.
That's a Karate Kid reference. I cannot imagine he would have come down here. The dude's top hat, yeah! But I gotta find him.
For now, that thing's ignoring us. Best to keep it that way.
But what if, and hear me out here, I set it on
I
fire?
don't want to provoke it.
Okay. Yeah, I know, old and fancy, the top hat does ring a bell. Wonder where my Bible landed. They did kind of chuck it down here. Seriously, there's only like 4 maps. Like, where could he have possibly gone to? Unless I'm just overlooking an entire area. Primordia, it's a point-and-click adventure. What'd you order? Ah. Valid.
Metropol's bleak skyline.
It's very interesting. It's a great game. Glass Fingers and the mention of Glass Thumb are all references to the original 1960s Outer Limits episode, The Man with the Glass Hand or The Demon with the Glass Hand. Oh! See, that I never watched, so that's a reference I would not have gotten.
So, we gotta find some big motor to trade with Leopold?
The last item that I had mentioned, I'm not sure. The last item I picked up was the copper wiring, but I could have gotten that before this if I had tried to use Crispin to talk to the thing.
Not gonna happen, Lamp.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Since robots anyway, about to spoil the place.
How do you know I'm from a spooky place?
I think it's ignoring you, boss.
I don't really blame it.
There's nothing worth bothering with.
I'm gonna go back and talk to Legion, see if he gives me any ideas.
I met Primer.
You still crazy?
Yep.
Well, so it goes.
Goodbye.
Over and out, sir.
That was the entire conversation, I guess.
I have nothing to say to him.
Yeah, I don't have his motor still. In it, a man with no memory finds that one of his hands is a glass cybernetic prosthetic made out of a transparent material, and inside is a talking computer that is trying to guide him and keep him alive, while mysterious people are trying to hunt him down for reasons he doesn't understand. That sounds super interesting.
I'm not here to...
But I want the motor.
All storage bladders empty.
Since
Well, only place I can double check is up here, because I've been everywhere else. Unless my theory is incorrect and I just straight up I can't access that other robot guy. Cornelius. That's his fucking name, Cornelius. Fuck. This is the thing with adventure games. Eventually you hit a point where you're just like, okay, I'm not quite sure where to go, but I know everything falls into place the moment I figure out what that is. The computer in the glass hand also doesn't remember what's going on because its memory is stored in its fingers, which are all missing. A man spends the story trying to find his missing glass fingers. Jimmy finds when and plugs it into the glass hand, the computer remembers more and regains the ability to help him and explain what's going on. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to check this dialogue option.
That's it? Go visit Arbiter? You're just going to let Metromind attack and rob me?
If Metromind violated the law, it must be proven. Until it is proven, what the law does not forbid, the law permits. And what the law permits, I must permit.
This is insane. Metromind is a tyrant and a thief. You'd let her hide behind the law?
You think that the law protects Metromind from you. The armor of the law does nothing but restrict her movement. Take it away and she will only become more dangerous. But once it is taken from her, it is taken from everyone.
I'm seeing that. I'm noticing that based on your description.
You need Law's armor, Horatio, far more than you need its sword. I despise Metromind, but justice must be impartial, or it is meaningless.
That is true. That's a very good point.
Your justice is already meaningless. Goodbye.
Watch yourself, Horatio Nullbuilt. There are many dangers in this city.
Do you by any chance have a big motor I can have?
I have nothing to...
Sounds like we need to get into...
Yeah, I would love to, but I don't know what to do with that.
It's been complete.
There's something obvious that I'm missing. He's more just telling me what we should be doing right now.
I'm pretty sure the best place to find a big motor is gonna be somewhere in the underworks, boss.
But we already searched everything down here. I mean, I'm gonna do it again, but like, cause you said there was nothing in here. Do I have to check a different car? Cause this one was empty. What about this one then?
Crispin already...
That's crazy.
Crispin, want to go for a swim?
Sure thing, boss. I just have to transform into submersible mode. Oh, wait. I don't have a submersible mode. Or arms. Too bad.
There's no way I can reach that.
Yeah, I'm looking on both as well as asking him to do it.
There's no way I can... There's no... They look like they've been stripped of usable parts. They look like they seem to be foundation supports for the city above.
Those are all that's supporting the city?
Yeah, it really makes you wonder how we're gonna fucking survive that if it comes down on our head.
There's a shell just past here.
There is? Oh yeah, just over there.
Yeah, aren't you worried he's gonna eat you or something?
I've seen him quite often, though he'll not see me. And so we are happy as neighbors can be.
Can you hide us from him?
If I could, I would not, but the choice is not mine. There's no room in his brain to be for the primed.
Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling. The city awaits.
I don't like you.
Warning. Factor facilities decommission. Enter at own risk. For now, that thing's ignoring us. Best to keep it that way.
Yeah, he's not gonna let me go past that.
There's nothing...
There's a pipe over there, but I don't think I have anything that will work on that. No, and I've already tried using Crispin on it. Yeah, he doesn't do that. Primer is great, and your feelings are objectively wrong.
Primer. These submersible robots seem to be consuming the iron oxide in this runoff water.
In other words, they'd eat us if we fell in?
Only our rust.
Now I really wish you'd polish me with that rag, boss.
But I had to stuff it up a giant's nose.
This vehicle looks more intact than the others.
Oh. Oh, ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, all right. Progress. I found a hatch.
Shut.
That's nothing a fucking blowtorch can't fix. It was just one part of the car I didn't search. Okay. Well, that is the nature of a point and click. I can't get mad at that.
Looks like there's an engine in here.
Fine now.
Let's see what we've got here. Let's see if I can manage this. Hopefully I won't be holding onto this engine for long.
And belt?
I have no use for it.
That's never stopped you before.
I have no use for it. I have no use. I can't get it open. Still stuck. I'm sure there's nothing worthwhile in there. Still stuck. I'm sure.
Well, what if I do this?
Still stuck. I'm sure.
Okay.
It's full of corroded, unsalvageable electrical equipment.
I thought I was getting everything, to be honest. I was just missing
There
stuff.
must have been some kind of tank for storing fluid, but it's dry as dust.
Ah, that's where you put the headlight fluid.
It's a small hatch. An air intake duct. I'm sure it played some role when this machine was operational. I have no use for it. An air in. I have no. It's a small. I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
I think that's everything in there.
Nothing left to salvage. It's empty.
All right, well, we have an engine now. Oh, I should check out the engine in my inventory before I do anything with it.
The sooner I can stop carrying this heavy motor around, the better.
I'd be happy to carry it. If I had arms, that is.
A machine belt. Let me see your stuff. Come take a look.
I brought you a big-ass motor.
Here you go, Leopold. A nice big engine for you. Not bad at all. You're a real strategy expert.
Is that a compliment or an insult, boss?
Yes.
Wait a minute, this motor is broken. The copper wiring's been stripped. All items sold as is, and I never said anything about copper wire being included. You're a fine piece of work, Leopold. Never said anything about that neither. That's one trade. Let's trade. Otherwise, get a move on.
Well, I just so happen to have copper wiring.
The motor's been stripped of its copper wiring.
Hey! She gave that to me as a token of her affection.
I'll give you all the copper wiring you want once we're done here.
Like I want a token of your affection.
I need to find a way to connect the colored nodes to each other without crossing any wires.
Why don't we just use the plasma torch?
That's not going to work this time.
The crowbar?
Nope.
Okay.
Slow down, boss.
All right, that's not gonna work. Let's see. I don't know if this is gonna work, but hold on. Might work. Might be able to pull this off. Okay, fine. I think that will work. I just have to do it better than I was doing.
And one more piece of junk is operational.
I did it! But we only have one thing now. We still don't have a way to get Oswald to stop drinking, nor that other robot out of the line with his debt.
An extremely advanced motor.
But we can at least go and give Gimbal her motor back. Charity and Clarity Arbiter built. These twin robots were built to serve as law clerks to Arbiter, the former chief judge of Metropole. Neither has been seen in a long time. It is thought that Clarity engaged in some manner of crime and for that reason is hiding in the underworld. Gimbal said she was from, I didn't. Do you remember what city that was off the top of your head? Because I don't remember that conversation. Thank you. Zipitas. Other city. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to look up these three here and see if they pop up. During the Primordium, at least 3 other great cities existed. Civitas, Municipa, and Urbani. Little is known about them other than they were all part of the Great War of the Four Cities and are presumed to have been destroyed during the conflict. Okay, it's not going to come up. Urbani. Okay, I already looked up Goliath. I think I looked up Forest. Yes, I did. More of the Four Cities. Good call. Fragmentary data describes a great primordial conflict among the four cities, of which Metropole was one. The other cities, Urbani, Civitas, and Municipa, are believed to have been destroyed. Of them, Urbani was the greatest threat to Metropole, and its most dangerous weapon was the destroyed by Metropole's guardian, Goliath, which I did look up. I was thinking that. So I have already looked up. So the cities all lead back to the four cities, or the great cities. Metropole I looked up. Goliath I looked up. Clarity and Charity I looked up. I looked up Factor. I looked up Arbiter. I looked up Scraper. I looked up Metropole, just in case I didn't. Pretty sure I did. Landmark. In order to conserve energy and improve efficiency, only the city center is now accessible to the Metropolitan robots. Here one can find the famed Council Tower. I didn't look at that one. Council Tower. Tower. Town. Robot Council. Okay, I already did that one. Let's see, Factor, Arbiter, and Memorius. We looked at Memorius. I typed in the word law. What happened?
Hey, look, something came out of the machine.
Metropolitan law is too vast for any ordinary robot to learn in full. Metromind ensures that it is applied efficiently and fairly. Newcomers to the city should familiarize themselves with the corrupt data elimination plan. Topic. There was another capitalized thing in there? I gotta try and memorize all these. Okay, so CDEP. Corrupt data elimination plan. In order to protect the city from corrupt data, Metromind and the Ad Hoc Robot Council passed the CDEP, under which all information relating to subjects such as untrue subjects such as the mythological man, subject to swift elimination. Physical media containing such will be disposed of in the Underworks quarantine zone. Yeah. Another one. No. Wish I could go back. I wonder what is this? Print out.
The Law and You, a Metropolitan Guide.
I didn't spell refugee right.
It's written by
God damn it.
Clarity Arbiter built. It explains about the refuge rule and says that for the first 48 hours after a robot arrives in Metropole, it will not be punished for violations of any laws except for harming another robot or causing significant property damage.
I could use this on Legion, because Legion broke it as soon as he got here. Am I stupid, or am I just not sure how to spell this word? The Underworks are closed for public safety and will be reopened once additional repairs are complete. Thank you for your patience. Shell. Some malicious robots have spread untrue data concerning Shell. The truth is that some malfunctioning robots have been temporarily stored in the Underworks until they can be repaired and are restored in full capacity. Oh, I was writing the wrong word. Okay, that's why. Refuge rule. Thank you. See, I would have been like, oh, I did it wrong, and then just moved on and not thought about it. Immediately following the Primordium, Metropole enacted the refuge rule, under which any robot is welcome in the city. In fact, for the first 48 hours after a robot arrives in Metropole, it will not be punished for violations of any laws except for causing harm to another robot or causing significant property damage. The purpose of this law is to provide an integration period during which newcomers can make whatever modifications are necessary to operate within Metropole. Honestly, a pretty fair rule overall. All right, I want to see if there's anything else in here. So, Central Station. Central Station was the grandest and most ornate of Metropole's many train stations. It was built to glorify Metromind's early important work in managing the city's rail system. In recent years, for reasons of efficiency and austerity, Metromind has ceased to maintain the station's decorative aspect. How about the bus stop? Nope. Just going through some articles and just picking out full capital words and see if there's anything. Robot Council we looked up. Okay. Alright, so what else have I not looked up? If it's Goliath, I do remember looking up Goliath last time I did this. But I will do it again just to make sure. Due to acid rain sandstorms? No, I looked this up too. Out here station. Oh, that was what you were going for. Okay. Primordium was the historical age when basic machines developed into modern robots with advanced logic and processing capacity. Little is known about the period, though through Archaeotechnologicus, fuck me, that word is long, seek to uncover the secrets in the name of progress. Primordium can be used to describe any period of great advancement. Primordia work differently? No, it just comes back to this. Okay. Progress. Progress is the inexorable process by which basic machines grow more complex over time. All thinking machines must, to fulfill their nature, both develop themselves and build superior robots to take their place. Progress is both a factual and ethical imperative. Metromind is responsible for guiding Metropole's progress. Fantasy atheists are fascinating. Took a shot. Go hand over that law. So we've got the motor, and we've got that now. So we should be able to clear the line. I am still wondering where the hell Cornelius is. All right, Gimbal. I have a motor for you.
My joy rises like the phoenix. You are silent, but you now alarm me.
Ooh, I should try Harmony.
Now I must continue my search. Farewell, silent one.
Bye, Gimbal. There is no man. Robots evolved naturally from metal in the ground.
I'm glad I missed out on that one, boss. Sometimes it's nice to just be along for the ride.
Courthouse closed until further notice, pursuant to Civil Ordinance Section 889-B1C.
Can someone remember this? Oh, I guess it can't be that important if they're not going to repeat it. Okay, I want to try Harmony and see if that comes up. Sounds like another sister to Clarity and Charity, to be perfectly honest. Harmony. Damn. I only one. Okay, she called me that, so I wasn't sure. Anything else in here? History. Yeah, you're right. Primordial has popped up a few times, and I just didn't think of it. Landmark. Okay, weird that Council Tower is actually, like, isolated, but doesn't. I looked up the dunes, because it talks about the sandstorms and everything like that. I think I tried the outskirts station, and it didn't give me anything. Ooh, red line. Nope. Okay. Acid rain. Okay. What is this? This is Primordia. It's a point-and-click adventure game. One of my favorite, if not my favorite overall. I just love its atmosphere. I love its characters. I love its writing. I love everything about it. Gave a gimbal a motor. All right. So, if we show him this... Crispin, get over here.
Under Metropol's refuge rule, a newcomer to the city is not liable for any superficial property damage caused within the first 48 hours of his arriving in the city.
I thought I got the best ending, but I could be wrong. I don't have the videos anymore, unfortunately, from the old YouTube channel. I cleared all that out when I did my rebranding. When was it published? That's a very good question. I can't really alt-tab out of this one because it's one of those full-screen games that gets all fucky if I alt-tab out of it. Can we angle the camera up a little bit?
I shot that building pretty good.
Are you sure?
Think so.
There's nothing more to say.
What? You shot it up pretty good, yeah, but it...
No need to show...
But you did it on the day you got here, didn't you? I have very much forgotten the ending, which is good because it makes it more of a surprise for me. I want to make sure there's nothing else.
It's a carving of a gynoid holding crude scales.
Oh yeah, that's right, because justice. What else did I miss? He's like, yeah, I shot that building up really well. It's like, but you did it after you got here, so you should be exempt from it. I have a fan belt, but I don't know what to do with it.
Horatio Null built version 5.
Yes?
I am Metromind.
Where are you speaking to me from?
I have been watching you. I am always watching. I know what you are doing. I know why you are here.
So can I have my power core back?
You are welcome in my city. But that welcome can be taken away. And there are worse things to lose than a power core.
Wait.
Don't know what you've been up to, Tyro, but you're poking at the wrong socket.
I'll bear that in mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, though. Is that you? Fucking tell you what.
I
Burn.
can't afford to waste time on every random...
But I want to burn this one. Hey, Rex, you want a belt?
How would that even work?
I don't know, man. I just decided to try it. You have to really infer the solution from the implication. Okay. One of those things where the answer is so real-life common sense that it's actually confusing people thinking in video game logic. Well, okay, so what I'm thinking is, what was the thing he said? I shot that building up really good. And the building he shot up was the courthouse, was it not? But the courthouse itself looks fine. I have not played Disco Elysium. I've heard it's good, but I haven't played it.
Believe that. Keep information. I guess we need to wait our turn.
I was just trying to angle the camera up, man.
The Law in You. It's written by
Oh, wait. Hold on. It's written by Clarity. So maybe if I'm mistaking something, Clarity can actually tell me it. Not often where you could just go up to the person who wrote a thing and been like, all right, explain this. But I have that ability right now, so let's go do that. I'm still very curious where the hell Cornelia went. Like, Oswald went drinking, but where the fuck did the other robot go?
I have nothing to...
Or do I?
Did you write this?
Yes. It is informative and accurate.
I have nothing...
Well, that didn't fucking help! What do with this?
Futile.
Okay. Probably the most impressive dialogues I've ever seen. Yeah, I've heard the writing in it is very solid.
Some kind of blast crater. It's no longer operational. It's a clock.
It is a clock.
It says blue line.
And we will not be taking it for obvious reasons. Hello, robot.
Not gonna happen, Len.
Goodbye, robot. Oh, I used it on the gun, and he was like, pew, pew. Awesome. It was great. He also does it at the bunker, too. What is that?
Excuse me?
Oh. Trade you for a fan belt.
How would that even work? How would that
Beat me. I did, yes. Yes, I did that right away. I usually use Crispin. Crispin looking at stuff is usually one of the first things that I do.
I can't see anything to do.
Hey, Crispin, go peep it in that window.
That's crazy talk.
Why is that crazy talk? Wait, is there like a door on this? No, there's not. Okay.
It's a price list. The mug belongs.
Nothing else in here, right? Cap, arm, bottle. Nothing else. Oh no, I love hearing Crispin's commentary on stuff. Squirrel!
Not much of a conversationalist, huh, boss?
It was a robot squirrel.
Goodbye.
Okay, I don't have anything more for him. Weird. It's already gone, like it ran by.
Anyone home?
I am kind of dumb. Well, when in doubt.
Sounds like we need to get into the courthouse.
Yep, that's obvious.
You know, boss, you never used to ask me for advice. Do you think it's possible you damaged your processor in the fall? Sounds like we need...
I have nothing.
What else could I be missing with
All
him?
storage bladders empty.
There's nothing more to say.
There really isn't. The law thing doesn't work on him. We already did that.
A universe. I doubt that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. I can't fully recall what specifically building it was. Maybe I have to go like look at that building. But there's nothing else to look at. I'm aware. You are waiting for the bus. Would you like a fan belt?
That will happen.
The music is super. Oh wait, what? The window. Hey, Crispin, check out that window. Ah.
Believe that. Keep it. Is that really the best? I'm not doing that.
Showing in the law printout worked. You're just stuck on the next step. Okay. But that's the problem. I am stuck on that.
No need to show him this again.
Well, then why did it turn around like it was going to do something? Still don't know what to do with this.
Ever Faithful told me that 5 is a holy number because there were 5 primordial stewards in Metropole.
There should really be a repeating dialogue from... just that he shot up the building is the last thing that I remember.
Train station clock. Information regarding the junk dealer.
Ichigo chip for the Gek. Rex lawsuit. Okay, waiting patiently for the fine to shoot the door.
187th Legion build.
to the big tower. Okay. All right. Okay, so the door he shot was not the courthouse, it was the tower. So let's go look at the tower. Let's look at the damage. Maybe that's the hint. Honestly, I forgot the data pad was logging everything I did. So that's great that it does that. Yeah, it's a Fallout reference.
Sealed shut. This must be where 187th Legion build tried shooting the door, but the damage is entirely superficial.
Amateurs.
There we go. Okay, that was probably relevant dialogue that I needed right there.
That's never.
Okay, I just wanted that. So since it's superficial damage, he's probably fine. I just needed to know what building it was that he shot because I forgot what it was in the week that I took between playing them.
I inspected the damage. All you did was ding the metal.
Well, for once, I can't complain about the Masonic P-shirts they gave me. I owe you one, sir. If I ever see you again,
that's all I
I'll
needed.
be sure to repay the favor.
We did it! We're first in line! And we're last in brain. Beep. Whoa!
Ram and wrong. What is that thing?
This place has seen better days.
I think it's Arbiter. Come on.
Something tells me he is not working so well.
Arbiter, my name is Horatio Nobuilt.
Keep going.
I'm here because a robot from this city stole my ship's power core.
Don't forget your book.
And my copy of the Gospel of Man. How can I make them...
You just writing down everything I'm saying?
Crispin, go see what Arbiter has been transmitting to that reporter.
Boss? It's just the same thing over and over again. No code base to initiate.
I think they took Arbiter's brain.
Someone must have formatted Arbiter's system. I can't reach...
Okay, Crispin, go grab that.
I'm sure it still just says, no code base to initiate. I'm not doing that until...
Okay.
It's a basic robot that prints whatever information is transmitted to it. So the Great Arbiter is nothing more than a broken shell.
Clarity's not gonna like this.
So, boss, do you think you can get Arbiter running?
There's nothing there to run. No code base to initiate. His memory banks must have been completely wiped.
He's a blank shell.
All that work to get into the courthouse?
Wasted. It's like the bomblet all over again.
Except without the awesome explosion.
That's true, we did get to blow something up last time.
Anyone home?
Boss, I'm pretty sure hitting Arbiter isn't going to do any good.
Well, it's not going to do any harm.
What is that?
It's the shell of some kind of robot, but I can't make it out in the darkness.
Well, let's just get a lamp on that, why don't we?
Let's get a closer look at that shell. Man's mercy.
Is that Clarity?
I think this is Charity, her sister.
No, just a similar model. It must be her sister, Charity. What's left of her, anyway. It looks like she shot herself. There's nothing I can do for her. It's a large puncture left by an exiting projectile.
That's one way to describe it. You could also say it's a giant hole in her head.
Inside is a memory access port.
You mean her brain?
There's nothing inside.
Well, then take it.
There's nothing inside. Closing up the hole won't. I doubt that.
Oh, I need to get the fucking memory access thing from Dumbass. What did he want for that? He wanted something fancy. Where the hell is Cornelius?
I can't reach.
I gotta find Cornelius so I can get a stupid hat. Is there anything else in here? No. Because I need to get that memory reader so I can jam it in her brain. But I don't know where Cornelius disappeared to after the fucking Rex fiasco. I literally haven't seen him since then. Like, the city ain't that friggin' big.
Excuse me. Hello?
I think it's
I think I need to have some information for it. What's in your inventory? Data pouch, decryption, lantern, signal transmitter, plasma torch, plug, fan belt, the note about Oswald drinking too much, the key card for the place, the record I gained from Gimbal, a disc I don't remember where I got it from,
A faded image embossed on its front.
a crowbar, and oh my god. Oh my god, am I holding the thing that he wanted? I don't have the memory pouch. The memory thing. It's in Leo's box still. I haven't gotten the thing for it. Is this the fucking metal you wanted?
That's never going.
Okay. I thought maybe I was onto something. Oh, you mean the data pouch? Okay. Am I allowed to go? Factor, station, crane. I didn't realize it was a quick jump option. That's cool. Right-clicking on it immediately opens it, so I can't examine it. Oswald, where the hell is your buddy?
You should stop.
Oh, stop.
Goodbye.
Loving is so...
Well, do you know where Cornelius is? Because I'm pretty sure he's the guy who has the thing I need to get the memory reader.
Let me see your bounty.
It's clicking on random thing. So I get something that maybe he'll want. Oh no, I wasn't taking it that way. Don't worry. Old and fancy. How about the laws? How about a record that you traded? Is he? Oh, I wonder if it's just on the ground over there and I just never noticed it. Does anyone see a hat? see where a hat would have gone, so maybe he didn't do that. But I did it with an amicable response, though. So I'm assuming that's not the case, because like they were both pretty happy with the outcome. Hey, robot, you came up to me, okay?
Rex Factor Built. Oswald Factor Built.
I don't know what this is. Maybe this is like up and down in the image or something. Please. I'm gonna keep looking around in the meantime while you do that. Making sure like there's not like a hat somewhere that I just overlooked. Anything I can give to Oswald to like fucking get him to stop drinking?
I doubt that.
Oh, well, I'm gonna try the only thing I haven't tried yet, which is showing him the note.
Oh, don't let Armstrong fool you. If he didn't want me to have another drink, he wouldn't pour it.
The note says his programming requires him to serve you.
Smart coder, eh?
No need to. Just the note from the bartender. Goodbye.
Parting is so...
What's the disc in your inventory? This one here?
It's a
I have
silver
no
disc with a
idea.
faded image.
I cannot remember where I got this last time.
It's a silver disc with a faded image embossed on its front.
Oh, I think I got this from them. I wonder if I can trade this to him.
Let me see your stuff.
Because I think Oswald gave it to me.
You wanted something antique and fancy. How about the silver disc?
That's it. I'm an idiot. Thank you, Chimera. I appreciate you.
Here's the memory access device. Now, all you need to do is plug it into a data pouch.
But there's no plug.
Never said there was.
This is really starting to get annoying.
Nah, it's okay. I'm just dumb.
A universal.
Take that.
That was easy.
We do that. We do that. And we do that.
And easier.
Boom. All right. Now we can go brain robbing. So I'm assuming the hat takes the place of that little disc if I screw up the court case, or if I get Clarity to do it and he pisses them out, pisses them off. But because I got the good ending, and substitutes for the hat. Okay, perfect. We're there. We're there. We got it, which is fantastic. So now I'll bet you that I can use the data pouch on Clarity.
I need to get a close.
Okay, Clarity.
It's downloading some memory files.
There we go.
Your proposal is injudicious, Clarity. Withdraw from the council,
Show others there is an alternative to Metromind.
No, but ignore
ignite civil war. The law permits.
Do not tell me what the law permits. Clarity, I know your constants in Codebase. I know your talents, and I know their limits. At this time, I do not need your advice. Go now. I will summon you when necessary.
Sister.
I can't unpack the other files. They're locked.
What about Clarity, boss? Maybe she can...
Unauthorized entry detected.
That's not a good sound. Oh, shit!
Surrender.
Hide.
Boss, you gotta find a way to get us out of here.
Crispin, you need to fly out there and distract Scraper.
No thanks.
I don't remember if I did. I will look him up next.
This is serious.
Boss, I can't. I just can't. Sorry.
There's no time for that. And do what?
Let's go, bitch!
Gun me down before I got close.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'd be seen. Not now. It's a basic robot that print. I'd be seen.
Isn't there some way you can distract him?
The only way I could think of is to get this thing to type something, but I'm not quite sure how to do that.
Crispin, get ready. I'm going to try something.
Oh, okay. I can remotely do it.
Alt. Alt. Alt.
Now.
Wow, he is really stupid.
We tricked him.
I earnestly cannot believe that. Oh, we didn't trick shit. He's behind us. He's behind us. Keep running.
Do not attempt to flee. Termination authorized.
What do you want?
Surrender. Deactivate. Integrate.
And if I refuse?
Termination authorized.
I see.
What am I trying to do here?
No. If anyone is going to be sacrificed, it's me.
I didn't want to do that.
He'll just gun me down. It would just provoke. He'll just gun me down.
Yeah, I'm looking. Part of time, so hurry up and stop reading chat. Hi, Luna. The fuck do I do?
It's Scraper.
Yeah, no shit.
Crispin.
Do something, boss.
What the fuck do you want me to do? Flash him.
He'll just gun.
Okay. Don't flash him. What do I have that I could possibly use?
A machine belt. There's no reason.
Yeah, show him the law.
Scraper. Under the refuge rule.
Are you fucking serious? That was the answer? Throw the law at him?
Surrender.
Oh, okay. No, it was not. It was not, but I thought it was.
He'll just gun.
I legitimately thought you had it there, Jim. I was like, what? Throw the crowbar.
Just go. He'll just go.
The door?
It would just provoke. It would just.
Nope. Good characterization that you can show Scraper the law and he'll just fucking ignore it. Smash the light?
There's no reason to cut.
Nope. Oh, wait.
I doubt that will happen. How would?
That is not the end.
That's never going. There's nothing.
Street light?
He'll just gun me down. He'll just.
No, the street light's not selectable, so it's not it. I can't seem to interact with the door.
He'll just.
What is that? Object? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I know it! I know what the answer is. No, not Leo. Seven, 3, 4. Okay. Six. 7. Because you guys remember, Ever Faithful gave a bomb to Scraper as well. That was the one that was missing. And he still has it. And I know the detonation code for the bombs. That's what that was on his belt. Whatever. Suck it, Scraper.
You got him!
I fucked him up.
Forfeit yourself, you glitchy son of a toaster.
Yeah!
We still don't have our power core, and we've just buried our only lead.
Yeah, but it feels good, boss.
Oh, it feels very good, Crispin.
Yes. Yes, it does. The last thing I want to do is dig Scraper out. It's a shame we had to damage the building.
That's okay, it's superficial damage. That means we're exempt from the law. I read it! Okay, we should probably go see Clarity now. But I also want to check out, Sternweiler.
Where'd they go?
Good question, what's this?
Off duty. I'm not a crashed hover bus.
So we're gonna fix it up and do something amazing with it, right, boss?
No, it's not our property or our problem.
Sternweiler. Sternweiler was a large-scale manufacturer and the only real rival to Factor. Its facilities were decommissioned and reincorporated into Factor as part of Metromine's efficiency initiative. I think I read this one already. Oh, maybe I didn't. Shit. I wanted to be able to go back and read it. You remember the scene at the beginning where they described the crashed vehicle as a herring bus? Not especially, but I don't remember that. Efficiency Initiative was enacted by Metromine following a period of power shortages caused by the systematic failures of the city planning. Metromine reorganized the city along progressive ideals, closing off entire areas and consolidating the population in the city center. Moreover, Metromine identified and eliminated wasteful practices. It's an elaborate pun. I think it might be too smart for me. In order to show his commitment to the common good, Factor volunteered to deactivate himself, and many similar obsolete robots followed suit. As the initiative was enacted, power levels have been stable. Metromine is always looking for progressive means of improving efficiency. Oh, right. Blue, Draper, the up. me get Oswald to stop drinking. Move yours down. All right, let's go down and see Clarity. Clarity, I have some really bad news. Found your sister. Didn't make it.
Clarity.
Arbiter does not want me back, does he?
No, it's not that. Arbiter is gone, and Charity is dead.
What?
Arbiter's system has been wiped. Charity, it looked like Charity shot herself. I'm sorry. It might not be what it seems. Maybe Metromind.
There are no maybes, Horatio. Only ones and zeros. And all I can see are zeros. My sister is dead. My builder is gone.
Clarity, I was able to download some of Charity's last memories. 2 of them are locked. Did Charity tell you what password she used?
No, but it doesn't matter. I know the password. Mercy.
I tell you, Metromind, the Constitution is not a rewritable file to adjust at the Council's whim.
If it cannot be rewritten, then perhaps it must be deleted entirely. And when it is, we will progress beyond the law and enter a new Primordia.
A herring bus is a kind of boat historically used in Northern Europe, typically by fishermen who often fish for herring. Oh.
Progress. Is that what you call blackouts and breakdowns?
No, they are glitches inherent in any system upgrade. It may be that we need to remove certain incompatible elements.
I've heard enough. This meeting is adjourned.
Charity, only you can save your builder.
Do you mean?
War is coming. When it does, Arbiter will lose. The law is weak. The only way Arbiter could defeat me would be to abandon it, which he cannot do. And even if he could, such a victory would destroy him just as a defeat would.
It blocks your path to the bridge that leads to the rest of the city. Initially, they assumed that the red herring bus had a... Oh, and red herring is a false lead. That, okay. I'm seeing the layers of this pun. That's good.
So
God, I love the writing in this.
The city will suffer, and it will be your fault.
I do not see how that would be my fault.
Oh, come now. You have tried to persuade Arbiter to make peace. You have tried, but you have failed. That is because Arbiter built you to fail. In the end, neither you nor your sister can change his mind. You are only the illusion of advice. You exist to confirm his own prejudices.
You're lying. Arbiter listens to our advice.
I never lie. Now, Scraper has a gift for you. An upgrade. Use it, and you will be able to persuade Arbiter.
I would never betray him.
Then you admit it. You were not built to persuade Arbiter, only to pretend. Continue to pretend and you will not persuade Arbiter. War will come, and Arbiter will be destroyed. So the decision is yours.
You're putting a lot of this on her when you could just, I don't know, not start a war.
As for which choice is betrayal, you must be the judge of that.
Lock the door, Charity.
Wow, this place has looked like shit for a while.
Took you some time to return from the Great Tower.
Metromind said, I never lie. You know, like a liar.
I was thinking, Your Honor, about Metromind, about her proposal to be made system administrator of Metropol.
And what have you concluded?
Your Honor.
Yes, what is it?
We must have peace.
Even you, Charity.
What have I done?
Would you throw a magnet at him? Like, how did you wipe him out with, like, remotely like that?
Metromind. There she is again, at the root of all our problems.
Metromind is wrong. The law is not weak. And destroying Arbiter did not destroy justice. She will learn exactly how wrong she was. But first, Metromind's possessions are forfeit. Whatever right she claimed to your power core is null and void. So I will help you take it from her and Scraper. It will be the first thing I take from them, but it will not be the last.
Yeah, about Scraper, I buried him.
We've already destroyed Scraper, but how can we get to the core?
It will be in the Great Tower. To gain entry, we will need the passcode, known to members of the Robot Council. Arbiter, Factor, Memorius, Steeple, and of course, Metromind.
Wait, Steeple? Steeple was not in any of the notes. We have to go back and look him up.
Another code? Doesn't anyone use a besotting key anymore?
As I was saying, we will need the key code. Arbiter never told it to me, but I recovered 3 fragments of it from Charity's memory files. 03067, 440, and 26.
Oh, Steeple is that, okay.
But I do not know the proper order, and there are 16 digits in total.
Well, that leaves about 83,000 different possibilities. But maybe the rest is all ones, right, boss?
As far as I know, the other council members are all gone. But secrets, like guilt, can never be wholly erased. And all of the great robots left behind followers and artifacts. Let us see what we can find.
I mean, Factor's over there. You want to shoot a robot out of the way for me?
Clarity, are you planning to arrest Metromind?
Do you have a prison cell big enough?
No, there is no court to try her, nor prison to keep her.
So, what exactly are you going to do?
Before the law, she is no different from the shells she left in the underworks. The sanction is the same, and I am authorized to impose it.
You mean...
I do. It is a shame she has no head.
Hey, can I have one of these skulls you've got over here?
I'd rather just leave it here. I'd rather...
Oh, I thought you were saying they were one and the same. There's a reason for these to be, like, carried like this, but I don't know what it is.
It's a shell skull.
She steals shell skulls by the sludge shore? Boss, did that skull just wink at me?
No.
You weren't even watching.
A grisly trophy.
Hey, boss, doesn't that look like Oswald?
Yes, it does. I'd rather just leave it here. I'd rather... A grizzly...
Is there anything I can do with these?
There's no reason. How would that... It's been complete. Clarity Arbiter build.
I have not seen the streets of Metropole for a long time. I am not surprised to see that without law, it has fallen into corruption and malfunction.
Man, you really were down there for a while, weren't you? Hold on, I gotta look some shit up.
Once, Memorius's information terminals were the most trusted source of data in Metropole. Now, Metromind has overwritten and altered the truth they contained, corrupting them like so much else.
This query has been deemed obsolete and will be removed in the next system upgrade. Metromind appreciates your patience. Well, that's great. Storage roll. Model was to see this data as I saw it. The kiosk is the only remnant. Factor spanned much of the underworks before being shut down by his fellow machines. For the power for his fellow machines. Mine, Metropole. Blah, blah. I don't know if Factor built is a separate entry. No, it's not. And I think I already looked at the underwork. Yeah. Time for more dialogue about everything. Yeah, let's take a look around.
I'm not here to...
Is there like a button to like select charity? Maybe use charity on that. Yeah, I did. I typed in Sternweiler built during my, not last time, but the time before that. Hey, Charity, come check this out. This is where I kicked Scraper's ass.
The last thing I want to do is dig Scraper out.
Horatio, we must focus on making progress.
Yeah, but look, I did the thing.
I am waiting.
A rather simple-looking model.
We have spent enough time talking, Horatio. Now,
But I... Robot?
Not going to threaten. It's the note. The law. No need to.
I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do with this sad robot. Oh, that's a good call. Good call. Because it was like a mode of transportation that was like cut off, and she might have thoughts about that.
Bus stop. Service suspended.
Huh?
Bus stop.
we have spent enough.
Bus stop. Crispin.
As long as we're running down descendants of these council robots, maybe we should go talk to Oswald. After all, he's a factor-built robot.
Ooh. Thank you, Crispin. That's actually very helpful. Maybe that will help me get him to stop drinking. Goddamn round little alcoholic.
Did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. You think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I know not seems. I am bitter.
There's the squirrel again.
Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing. Bitterness is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course, his favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating at the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough from what I know for certain.
Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
You are my brother's keeper.
So you have no idea?
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind. I tried to warn him, but of course I never listened.
Is he the one that's down there standing in front? Oh, he's probably the Oswald-looking robot that's down there with Metro with the head.
Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius.
Now I do. But then, we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex. We had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a Primordia machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed.
I think I might need that monocle of yours.
Somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie, so I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain, the monocle, Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? I mean, seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
Crispin's just like, fuck this. I want out.
Period.
decision, though I would suggest that you start by discarding that ragged coat.
Hey, I like the
I'm
coat.
interested in memorias, not fashion, and I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain. From time to time, it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
Can I have that?
Can I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
My friend just likes to collect scrap.
Scrap?
Not helping, Crispin.
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do that?
Because that's the way my besotting life seems to work.
Oh my god, that's so accurate.
I'm sure you'll trade it for something. That's also the way these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer? Hey!
Ha.
Why, pray tell, should I help the robot who stole my Rex?
No one stole anything, Oswald. You wanted your case decided, and it was.
Theft by the law is no different from theft against the law.
Actually, clarity?
Civilized people give gifts. They do not haggle and barter.
Then will you give it to me?
No.
Well, we'll have to go about this some other way.
Hit him with the crowbar.
You should stop drinking.
Oh, stop.
Goodbye.
Okay, well, I have a thought, so we're gonna go back down. Because there was that one robot head that looks suspiciously like Oswald. So I'm wondering if maybe that head has something on it I can use.
Hey, boss, do you think that's Lawrence's skull?
It does look like it. Clarity, can I take this skull?
Of course, unless it makes you feel barbaric.
Oh! How long has she been sitting on that, waiting to throw it back in my face?
I apologize.
The law notices neither scorn nor approval.
No, but it does recognize sass.
I'd rather... It's a head from Clarity's trophy rack. There's a memory port near the base.
Remind me to have someone else handle my funeral arrangements.
Funeral? I just recycle you.
My point exactly, boss.
Any significant memory will have been lost when he became a shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, help me factor.
That sounds like a glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed. No Urbanian encryption detected. There's nothing...
518, huh?
The number 518 was repeated over and over again in Lawrence's remaining memory files.
We'll talk to Primer now that we've got Clarity with us.
What a surprising and uncommon sight. Metropole's lawbot crawled back to the light.
All the bad poetry in the world does not mitigate your vandalism and sabotage, Urbanian.
As you serve the law, so I serve my art. And such service brings us more close than apart.
Any more close, poet, and we will see if your armor still works.
I like her.
Why doesn't Clarity like you?
No great riddle, my wandering friend.
Don't waste your time waiting for his doggerel. This Urbanian has damaged and compromised numerous systems in Metropole, including the bridge that led to my island.
Did you show the decryption module to Primer? I don't think I did.
I stand, dear lawbot, so put me in chains. But if you will not, then please, don't complain.
My attention is directed elsewhere at the moment. Nevertheless, I advise you to be gone by the time my other matters are resolved. If not, you will find that though the gears of law grind slow, they nevertheless grind criminals like you to powder.
As much as I'm enjoying this bickering, and really I am, maybe we can just all team up to take down Metromind?
No. Bro.
I'll switch off.
I know you're a code breaker, Primer. Can you crack the council code? All we have are some pieces of it.
The challenge is yours, my wandering friend. A pity indeed if you can't last till the end.
Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling. The city awaits. An impressive device, if you can't think for yourself. As for this robot, I need no such help.
Oh, well, okay. So I had a thought. If Lawrence really was Factor's favorite, there's a chance he might actually be in this kiosk. I took a shot. What is this?
Would it not have been better to have destroyed ourselves gloriously in battle, rather than perpetuate this false existence?
What do you...
Yes. The answer is yes.
Boss, I think someone left the smart off that smart bomb. I wouldn't expect much conversation out of him.
Did I spell it wrong?
It's ahead from Clarity's trophy.
No, see? Laurence. It's not a W in this case. You can spell it with a W, but this one was spelled with a U.
The number 518.
Oh. Smart bomb. Okay.
Now that's what I call a floating bomb, boss.
I see. So we would have gotten the fact that it was a bomb and it was floating and it was a smart bomb. I see what you're talking about. Hey, I got your brother's head.
Oswald. I think this might be your brother's head.
A model of tact, huh, Clarity?
Alas, poor Lawrence. I knew him, Horatio. A robot.
Oh, fuck off!
Just of most excellent fancy.
I knew someone was gonna do that joke. I knew it. I knew someone. As soon as my name was Horatio, I knew that fucking joke was gonna be in here somewhere. God damn it. At least I admire their tact for not rushing to it. We are several hours in.
But I do not care to have his skull. Do with it what you will.
I accessed Lawrence's memory and it contained a number repeated over and over again. 518. Do you have any idea what it means?
Yes. It is a distress call used by Factor-built robots. Typical that even in the end he was looking for handouts.
Goodbye.
Parting such sweet song.
518. I wonder if that is in there. No, I didn't want to. Damn it. Took a shot. Okay, that's probably important, so we'll keep that. Let's go check out Factor. Actually, hold on. Got the code scared. Can I have one of those?
Did you have to do that?
Yes.
Clarity, why do you still bother with the law? It clearly means nothing to anyone else in Metropole.
It meant something to the robots waiting at the courthouse, did it not? And it means something even now to Metromind, who cannot help but pretend to follow it. But even if it meant nothing to any other robot, it would still mean much to me. The law is a burden I was built to bear.
Even after Arbiter sent you away? Even after he was destroyed?
Especially then. It may be that Arbiter foresaw his own destruction and sent me away to ensure that the law would not be lost with him.
You believe that?
No. It is mere conjecture, unsupported by evidence, wishes passing for facts. But still, they are my wishes.
Oh.
There's nothing worth...
Horatio, we must focus.
Nothing over here. Okay, let's go inside. Ooh, what do we got here? Let's see. Exit. Hatch. There's a button, there's a panel.
We
Any
have
thoughts?
spent enough time talking.
Okay, Crispin?
So, Clarity, any idea what's behind those big blast doors?
Factor himself, I believe.
Well, sounds like we need to get them open then, boss.
It's a metal panel. It's a metal panel. That did the trick.
Large. Oh, I get it.
A large rusty gear. A small rust. It crumbled the moment I touched it.
Yep, but I have a fan belt.
The belt is in the... There's no reason to...
Can I scrape it?
Futile.
You haven't even tried to open the door, you're already pulling apart the mechanism. Yeah, I do that. Oh, idea. They said that earlier, idea, thinking. They said earlier that there was things swimming around that would eat rust, and both these gears have rust on them. I act as my brain dictates.
They picked the gear.
There we go.
Now we just need to put the gears back where we found them, right?
Let's do so.
Horatio.
Clarity, you gotta get some more fucking flavor text here, man. Like Crispin. This is why we talk to Crispin about everything, because he makes jokes. I like you, you're a badass, but you gotta make jokes.
We have spent enough.
We need to get those...
Button.
Nothing happened.
It's because I opened it, stupid. Of course nothing happened. I didn't even think that would be an option. I definitely thought, it's like, well, they specifically said it would eat the rust, so I thought that was the only way to proceed with it. Way to clean gear.
It looks like some kind of radio tower. What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
When we go to the tower, we have to assume Metromine will be waiting for us.
Perhaps not. To us, our mission is all-consuming. But to Metromine, we are one of 100 problems. Tunnels cave in, bridges collapse, generators fail, foundations crumble. All these things require her attention.
Okay, so that covers perhaps not. But what if she is there? What then?
Then I will be pleased.
That makes one of us. Well, now that we got those blast doors open, we've just got to figure out how to get Factor's attention, right, boss?
Aw, thank you, Karma.
It looks like some kind of radio tower.
Oh. I probably need to signal transmit it. Five. 1. 8.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factotum, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, By what right have you called for help?
I have this head.
Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No. He will recycle you into something more useful.
Like a tank?
Yes, Crispin, like a tank.
No. Like a crankshaft.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her mastery, knowing she would fail. When all has turned to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better. In the meantime, why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved a legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius, Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
I know the routine by now. What do you want in exchange for the code?
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for
I have his head.
Oswald and Cornelius
chose not to sleep when Factor shut down. And he never cared for them anyway.
Goodbye.
No, don't leave yet. Show him the head.
Boss, there has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
Yes, get the head. Wait, hold on, before I do this.
Tell me, Horatio, what do you intend to do?
Let's get some dialogue before I just jump right to the solution again.
Go home.
And?
And what? Do I need something more than that?
Yes, I think you do.
Says the one who lived in the underworks.
Yes, says she.
We need to find something that Factor actually cares about, boss. Something Factotum won't be able to ignore.
Okay. Here you go.
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor, but he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence, so I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510-4803. As for the rest, awaken some other ghost.
Clarity, you asked me what I intended to do after we're done here.
Yeah, that was like 2 minutes ago.
But what about you? When Metromind is destroyed, what then?
I will turn myself over to the citizen robots of Metropole. With the Robot Council destroyed, it will be their duty to enact a new constitution. I will do as they command.
Are we talking about the same robots here? The ones who, like, sit there waiting in line all day to sue each other and wander back and forth down Main Street muttering to themselves?
We are?
They can't run a batch file, let alone a city.
You may be correct. But the law trusts them to find their own way. And I trust the law.
Can't click on anything else over here now. Nothing else is down here. Ooh, there's a disc.
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it. It's some kind of small metal...
Oh, it's a medal. I can probably give that to Primus.
Horatio, we must focus on making progress.
Boss, if we could persuade Oswald to give us the monocle, think of all the gynoids I could impress.
Crispin, that is not why we need the monocle.
I'm trying not to think of that.
Little thought is required for such an absurd proposition. The monocle's only value is its connection to Memorius.
Anything else down here? Press the button again.
Nothing happens. I'd rather leave it in place. I'd rather...
Okay, so I can't do anything else with this either.
A large gear.
Not looking like there's anything else.
The That's crazy talk.
Letting Crispin push buttons is never a good idea.
Says you. I think it's a great idea. Let's go try handing the medal over to Primus. Or what the hell his fucking name was. Mr. Rhymes all the time. That guy. Primer. That was his fucking. Hey, look. I got a thing. Is it yours?
I think I found your medal, Primer.
The medal's recovered, and the mission is done.
That's it?
I need your help with the council code. Can you crack it or not?
Why should I spoil this puzzle for you? Wouldn't you rather have something to do?
I found your medal. Isn't that enough?
Very well then, if that's what you want. Pass over the pieces to your loyal savant. The code is broken already. It must be made whole. I'll need some more pieces to finish that goal.
I'll see what I can find.
We talked to Oswald again now that we talked to Factor. It's just really atmospheric. I don't think it's a horror game, but it was the best. It was the best layout I had.
Can I have the monocle?
No, I have no reason to give you a gift.
Goodbye.
Parting is such.
I didn't find anything new to show him. Last. Noted. Okay. I'm not aiming for any specific ending right now. I'm more just like trying to do as much as I can.
I need the council code, Leopold. Did Steeple ever tell it to you?
Don't know what you're talking about, Cairo.
You were built by Steeple, a member of the council.
Do I look like a council brat?
Your name is Leopold Steeplebuilt. You said so yourself.
So?
Steeple was a member of the council before Metromind shut him down. You would have known the council code. Maybe he told it to you.
Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Steeplebuilt. Metromind destroyed your builder and mine. She has broken metropolitan law and will be punished. Do not protect her.
Listen, Missy. I don't know who you think you're talking to.
No, you listen to me, scrap trader. Metromind has stepped outside the law. Justice is coming for her. I am coming for her.
Dial down your squawk box. Sounds a little screechy.
Shoot him.
I don't know how I can be clearer. I don't know Steeple. I don't know the council. And sure as rust follows rain, I don't know any council code. Now, you want to trade scrap, you're welcome to. But I'm through trading words.
Wow, that's just it, huh? I don't think he has anything else I can get.
Goodbye.
Can't like decrypt him,
I need to
can
see
I?
what he's offering before I can.
No, I wasn't trying to trade him it. I wanted to just use it on him.
I need to see what he's offering.
What else do we have left to do? Let's see. Lawrence's skull, we used that. We need to get that monocle, but I don't know where the chain is. We also need the Memorious one, but the Memorious one we need that thing for. Is there... Well, he would want the chain. But the chain was stolen, or supposedly stolen by Cornelius, or taken by Metromind and tossed. But we have no idea where that could possibly be. I suppose he wants this, does he? No, I didn't think so. There's also got to be something to do with that bus stop robot. Actually, hold on. Now that I've got clarity with me. I wonder if this note does anything different.
Off duty. Off. A crashed hover bus. I'm not here.
Now is not the time.
So, we need to find some disciple of Memorius, right, boss?
As far as I know, Memorius built no robots. His only legacy is the network of information kiosks distributed throughout Metropole.
Right, but we need the monocle to make that happen.
Okay, give me a second. Something's coming to me. Actually, I have no idea.
Okay, what's the next step? What is the next step? Try to decode the kiosk? Could work. Worth a shot, if nothing else.
No Urbanian encryption detected.
Nada. It's a good idea. Sadly, did not work.
I can't plug this in here.
Like I said, if I could find that gold chain, I wonder if maybe it's also on like another crab creature. Like maybe I just overlooked. I doubt it because I've been over here a couple times now. But it never hurts to come back and double check to make sure I didn't miss something. But typically items like that will shine, so you can't miss them. Is there anything that looks like it could have been a gold chain? Kind of does. Hey, Xavier. Water tap? Diamond?
Now is not...
You know, boss, it sounds like Cornelius got robbed of the gold chain the same way you got robbed of your gospel.
Confiscated materials are disposed of in the underworks.
There you go.
Right, we're down there now. Where are they disposed of? And if the answer is in anywhere, then I would have seen it by now, I'm sure. But like I said, I know that's like it's like one of those things, like I know that's the answer, it's a matter of finding the answer. Like where they put it. That's what I've got to do. I don't see anything that looks like that.
I don't want that sludge in my drink.
Boss, I think I saw something move in the water.
That's just your imagination.
Could I use the crowbar to like fish it out?
How would that even work?
I don't know. Crispin's the one who said he saw something down
I
there.
want that.
You know, boss, since we're combing the city anyway, maybe we should look for your gospel while we're at it.
How can we possibly find it?
Contraband is thrown into the underworks. Recovering your book is simply a matter of following the runoff currents.
Delightful.
Okay, that's actually helpful. Pixel hunting in the underworks, okay. Well, there's runoff over here with the pipe, so... Floating junk.
Hey, boss, do you think that's Oswald's chain?
Junk, metal junk, purple stuff,
There it is.
leather.
My gospel of man.
It's waterproof?
Apparently so.
Sweet.
I've got no reason to take it. I've got no reason.
Okay, so we got the chain, we got the gospel. Well, we read that before. I don't need to read it again.
It's somewhat tarnished, but nevertheless, an impressive golden chain. The name Factor Man-Built is etched into it.
If you look at the pipe,
It's nothing worth some kind of wastewater. The current is pushing all the junk up against the bridge's supports.
there it is. I am glad that the dialogue between Crispin and Clarity does help these little issues come up, though. Wait, hold on. I wonder.
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I remember them talking about this when we got here.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep, the ones I didn't delete. Metromine commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here, and I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metromine banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. 2 good options and 1 bad one. Guess which one I took?
You can't blame yourself. Metromine forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched-out lunatic.
Then I'm glad. But now, Metromine will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You seen me, Horatio, Crispin. As for Clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait. Before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure. Used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
Hey, it's still something, Crispin. Don't freak.
These fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
Is he leaving? Oh, he left! Oh, shit! Well, that's new.
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius' clumsiness.
Oswald, on the chain it says Factor Man built.
Oh, no, he needed to bail. I was just not surprised. I was surprised that he did do it, considering he originally chose to stay here. So good for him.
Metromine servitors throw anything that mentions man into the underworlds.
Well then, perhaps I misjudged Cornelius. You have my facts, Horatio.
Actually, I would rather have your monocle.
That is only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Hey, boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss. I'll look
I don't know what that means. I'm sure it was computer jargon.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
I don't know if that part's true.
Dinoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories. You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, I actually thought that would make him stop drinking.
Hi, Rex. Rex, fact. Oswald. It's a can of oil. Oswald won't let me take it.
I legitimately thought he was going to stop drinking after that.
A series of ultra-thin lenses stacked on top of each other. It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data.
Well, I already know what to do with this.
could leave the city, you know.
Impossible.
Not really. There's this train, you buy a ticket. It's really pretty easy, actually.
It's in my
core logic. Yeah, I've heard it all before.
Believe me, Horatio, if I were free of this city, I would never return. But I cannot turn my back on it, any more than you could abandon your airship.
So, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Karma, and guess that this is where I'm going to like hit the point of no return with the kiosk, because like once I start looking for something in it, I doubt Metromind will leave it alone. Am I at all on base with that? Because you said there is a point of no return with the terminal, and if I had to guess, this is where that point of no return
Who
is.
knew some place could be so lively and so depressing all at once? Well, we're making some progress with the council code pieces, I guess.
Indeed. I believe we now have enough to attempt assembling it.
But what about looking for Memorius?
If we can't figure out how to put these pieces together, we'll go look for him.
Don't finish finding it until you're ready to lose the kiosk. Gotcha.
I'm too far away to...
No.
This looks different. Memorius' monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
Okay. Let's start by looking for Memorius. Man. Did it break? Okay, hold on. Well, before we do that, then I guess we'll do that.
That's strange. When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, I remain within Memorius.
Oh.
It doesn't look any...
This city is a haven for all machines, and the information kiosk is service of Memorius Mendel. Listener records indicate that you have come from the outskirts station, so please take a moment to familiarize yourself with our history, laws, and landmark. Law. Metropolitan law is founded on the city's constitution, which establishes the Robot Council and the important rights possessed by metropolitan citizens. Newcomers should familiarize themselves with the refuge rule. May visit the courthouse to learn more about specifics from Arbiter Mendel. Refuge rule. Immediately following the Primordia, Metropole enacted the Refuge Rule, under which any robot is welcome to the city. In fact, for the first 48 hours after a robot arrives in Metropole, they'll be punished for any violations of any laws except for harming another robot or causing significant property damage. Purposeless laws, yeah, it's the same thing as before. Metropole. Metropole is the home to great many landmarks. Here at the city center, you'll find the city council tower rising over the skyline. With such architectural triumphs of Arbiter's Courthouse and the Central Station. Its industrial heart, the underworks, can be found below. Taking the blue line, you can reach the Cathedral Station. Oh, this is new. Where you can find the famed Metropolitan Cathedral, home of Steeple Manville and his archive on humanity. At the Portside Station, on the yellow line, you can see the old rocket launch pad. And the red line can take you to the Battery and Monument Alley, both found at the Battery Station, as well as the outskirts. Okay. So... blue line. Okay. Cathedral. Landmark. Okay. Cathedral Station. Metropolitan Cathedral. The twisting spires of the Metropolitan Cathedral, through the damage during the War of the Four Cities, remain a moving monument to man's spiritual nature. Built during the Primordium as part of man's religious practice, the cathedral is now home to Humanist Creek. The cathedral houses an extensive archive regarding man and holds regular humanist services under the guidance of Steeple Manville. To visit, take the blue line to Cathedral Station. Steeple Manville. During the Primordium, Steeple operated the city's grand cathedral for the humans who lived here. When they were killed during the War of the Four Cities, he became a member of the Robot Council that governs Metropole. The mainframe is housed in the human. Humans were organic beings who built the first machine. They were all lost during the War of the Four Cities. Further information about the man can be obtained from Steeple Man built at the cathedral. Let's see. What else do I need to look up? War of the Four Cities. Fragmentary data describes a great primordial conflict among the four cities, of which Metropole was one. The other cities, Urbani, Civitas, and Municipa, are believed to have been destroyed. Of them, Urbani was the greatest threat to Metropole, was most dangerous weapon, was destroyed by Metropole's guardian, Goliath. The cause of the war are unknown, believed to have arisen during a dispute among the human rulers of the city. All the humans in Metropole were killed during a poison gas attack launched by Urbani during the war. Poison. Okay. Poison gas? Nope. Yellow line. Landmark. Landmark. Monument Alley. What? Really? Huh, interesting. Battery Station. No?
I just need to type something in.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Dune. Due to acid rain, sandstorms, and high levels of background radiation, the wasteland around Metropole is considered inhospitable for machinery. Nevertheless, for salvage and waste disposal reasons, the outskirts of the station stop on the red line has remained operational. Outskirts. Outskirts. Station. Alright. The Arbiter Courthouse. Arbiter Man-built. Built by humans to administer the ever-growing body of laws, Arbiter is unequaled in logic and justice. He is a member of the Robot Council that governs Metropole and is entrusted with interpreting Metropolitan laws. The mainframe is located outside the city courthouse. Law. Metropolitan law is founded on the city's constitution, which establishes the Robot Council and important rights possessed by all Metropolitan citizens. Newcomers should familiarize themselves with the reputable. I already read that. Council. The Robot Council is a 5-member body that governs the city according to its laws and constitution, made up of those machines who manage the most important facet of Metropole during the Primordium. I should look at Primordium next. Arbiter Man-built interprets the city's laws and resolves disputes. Factor Man-built builds most of the Metropole's industrial output. Memorious Man-built manages the city's database. Sequel Man-built keeps the memory of man. And lastly, Metromine Man-built handles the public transit. Primordia. Primordia. Once again, wondering if I fucking spelled it wrong. Primordia. There we go. Primordium was the first time when humans built the first machines and lived alongside robots. It ended with the War of the Four Cities and the destruction of mankind. Humanists sometimes speak of a second Primordium. Oh. Once again, just gonna make sure I didn't spell that wrong. Okay, okay. Metro Mine. Metromine Man-built was built by humans to help run the city's subway train. This involved a distributed management system with software spread across many machines. Over time, Metromine has occupied many functions, including the city's utilities. He's a member of the Robot Council, and her primary CPU is located in Central Station. Central Station. This architectural triumph, which was built by man in the early Primordium, took significant damage during the War of the Four Cities. Because the subway system, for which the hub remained undamaged, however, Central Station still functions as a key part of the city's rail system. Did that. Not sure what else I've got. I've got Arbiter. Memory. Memory. There we go. Memorious Man-built is the humble database and indexer of Metropole, ensuring integrity and completeness of the city's records. He is a member of the Robot Council and he operates this kiosk, established oblique mechanism.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique?
Yes, Crispin, it does.
I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
That's not a word. Oblique. An angle that is not a multiple of 90 degrees is called an oblique angle. All turns on the red line is spelled wrong, are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. Red line, a mighty feat. Red line's boss controls us all. Total system fault.
Seems like some kind of lame poem.
Oh, it's a haiku. It's a haiku. A mighty feat. Red line's boss controls us all. Total system fault. Oda list.
See?
Okay, anyway. Haiku. What? Is that not what the answer is? Oh, wait. Okay, I wasn't sure if gynoid would work. Oh. 5, 7, 5. I don't remember. Let's take a look at Sternweiler again. Sternweiler man-built. Sternweiler is a large-scale manufacturer and the only real rival of Factor. Not fully sentient, Sternweiler is simply an automated factory built by humans during the Primordium. Sucks to suck, I guess. Did I look up Factor on this? I don't know if I looked up Factor on this one. Machine of enormous size and product capacity, Factor spans much of the area known as the Underwork, filling it with the clang and fire of industry. Factor is a member of the Robot Council that governs Metropole. Fully one half of the post-primordial robots in Metropole are factory-built models. Underwork. Underwork. It's a location, and I'm pretty sure it used to have an entry. Like, I'm pretty sure the answer to this is haiku, because that's the 575 stanza of a poem.
I just need to type something in.
But, like, unless I'm spelling it wrong. No, it's H-A-I. Oh, that's how you spell haiku, right? So that's not it. Is the answer, like, staring me in the face and I just don't see it? Because the last time it was a typo, but it's not a typo this time. Shit, I actually thought I was, like, really clever when I said, like, oh, it's a haiku, obviously. Look up war? Okay. Well, I did look up the war. Ooh, I wonder if the other city names work. Urbani. Other cities, okay. During the Primordium, at least 3 other human cities existed. Urbani, little's known about them other than they were all part of the war of the 4 cities that are presumed to have been destroyed. I thought haiku was 575. That was 575, wasn't it? Fragmentary data describes the great primordial conflict among the 4 cities, blah, blah, blah. Destroyed. Oh, I can look up Goliath now. Goliath was a massive warbot built to guard Metropole from all dangers. He was stationed in the dunes outside. The city was disabled by an Urbanian attack during the War of 4 Cities. Look up Forest now, I guess, since I now know that word. A single packet of data created during the Primordium describes an Urbanian weapon known as the Horus that was launched against Metropole. Some archaeologists, technologists, believe that the Horus was destroyed by Goliath. Others believe it was a reference to a simple glitch of corruption in the ancient data. Okay. So what kind of poem... Wait, so... A mighty feat. Oh, that's 4. You're right. I'm dumb. Red line... Urbani? No, it just goes back to other cities. Red line, boss, uncle, us all. Total system fault. But yeah, no, it's 475. What kind of poem is that? I wonder if the... Okay, the panic code does not work on this one. Legion does not do anything. These twin robots were built to serve as law clerks to Arbiter Manbelt, the machine charged with interpolating and applying Metropole's laws. Identical form, clarity, and charity have fundamentally different core logic. The former was wide tolerance for error, the latter is rigidly formal. Typing in Legion doesn't do anything. I'm running out of ideas. I can get as far as this, and then I'm stuck. Nope, nothing for null built. That may be possible. Subway Construction, Repair, and Precision Excavation Robot, or Scraper, was built by Sternweiler in the Primordium, since been reprogrammed to be a servitor of Metromine. There are reports of Scraper being used to infest metropolitan law. I can't... oh, wait, hold on. What does Redline normally say? Redline's boss controls us all. Humans to keep the city subway trains that evolved in Legion Manville. No topic. Legion built? Nope. I'm at a loss. Do you just want to tell me what I'm supposed to type in? What I haven't tried yet? Because I honestly can't figure this one out. And this isn't like a wander around and click on things until something makes sense. This is like I'm supposed to be seeing something that I don't see. Very faintly. And unfortunately, that happened last week.
Topics from the information kiosk that I saw wearing the monocle.
Start typing in a leak again, I guess. Not a word. Or at least not a word in this. Oh wait, maybe I need to be on the right page. No. Yeah, but I don't know what to do with that hint. Like, when I said I don't know, that was more like, if you want to give me the answer, sure. If not, don't worry about it. Like, because I'm kind of stuck. Actor's favorite. I don't think it's going to be easy. There's nothing in here that's specifically jumping at him. The only thing that I'm noticing that's weird is this is a colon, and the rest end in, I guess, periods. Honestly, do not know what to type in. In an acrostic, you read down the first letter of each line of the poem and it says something. Oh! Yeah, see, I would not have known that. I don't know poetry.
It's like we're on a treasure hunt, boss. Except the treasure is monochrome text.
That's not true, it's red. Art can only exist where there is freedom. Art that is created without freedom is merely technique. technique can never transform. Thus, if Metromind seeks progress without freedom, she must fail. Progress requires transformation, which requires art, which requires freedom. Monochrome means one color. Metromind is there trapped in her own recursion. So Crispin is... So weirdly enough, it seems like, based on what you're saying and how that last one there was talking about it being a poem, it's less about what I'm seeing in front of me and more about the one-time hint that Crispin is saying. So if you fucking forget what he says, you don't have anything here. I didn't think that was gonna work, but had to try. Art can only exist where there's freedom. Art that is created without freedom is merely technique. Technique can never transform. Thus, if Metromind seeks progress without freedom. Again, not sure what... Oh. Like black and white? I don't know. Nope. None of those. It's not freedom. Now, it's got something to do with the monochrome comment, going by what Karma's saying, but I'm not sure what. I can't think of anything that has to do with the phrase monochrome and what I'm seeing in front of me. Like, I don't know what that would be entailing. The poem thing, in hindsight, makes sense once you know that's what an acrostic is. Granted, I never would have figured that out because I didn't even know that was a thing. Apparently that was it. Created was the word. Oh, I see what you're talking about. You weren't... Okay, I thought you were giving me another hint. Apparently created was the word I was looking for. Creating lies. All art is true, not all that is created freely, however, is art. Metromind has freed herself of all constraint. Her constants are variable, but she does not use that freedom to pursue the truth. Metromind believes the truth is the output, and that she's the function, but I'm gonna try truth. Nope. Thought that one might have been too obvious. This time Crispin didn't even say anything, though. That's the weird part. I just typed in the word lies. Memorious Man-Built was built to sort the truth.
Part of the council code.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this could be. Memorious Man-Built was built to sort the truth from lies and store all knowledge of man and machine, but by decree he deleted the true facet, solved falsehood. For this reason he deleted himself. Now the truth must hide in words and the words must hide in numbers. 519 31 16 5. I wonder if this has anything to do with the Gospel of Man, because this looks like you know how they always like Matthew 3:14 or something like that, you know what I mean? It could be something like that too. So A, B, C, D, E. So E. ES. ESC. It's escape. It's escape. To find the hidden part, you must build... Oh, it's going to be all the capitals in this. So, F, I, R, S, T L E. What? Not find the hidden part. You must build the word, a key of key, looking back upon the path and recalling all that came before this. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so I have to go back to this. ORACLE. Oh, Oracle. Because it was the first letter of all those weird fucking topics.
Greetings, system user. Please state your query.
Who are you?
A Primordia build. Version 0.7. Beta. Inference. System user. Means, what are you? This unit is a partial ghost of Primordia's man build. Archivist to the Council of Robots.
The first acrostic was part of the hint.
Prepared this unit out of fear that
That one was a little bit more clear because it literally spelled out first letters in the thing with all capital letters. So I'm like, okay, I have to think like that. I would have just needed to know what an acrostic was for the first hint.
Memorius was correct. Data integrity is at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromind do that?
This unit lacks access to Metromind's decision matrices. Inference. System user. Means, why did Memorius fear Metromind man-built would corrupt her data? Memorius had seen Metromind disable Steeple man-built in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots, Memorius believed she was next. Memorius was incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave Memorius some relief.
Memorius knew.
Inference. System user. 2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer system user's query, Memorius was also correct. After Arbiter was disabled, Metromind enacted laws requiring Memorius to conform her data to arbitrary requirements. Memorius ceased to be a thinking entity. All that remains is a data kiosk. Soon, this unit will be disabled by Metromind as well.
Like at the end of this conversation?
Until then, this unit will answer your queries.
Tell me about the Council of Robots.
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices: industry, vector, data.
Yeah, the data pouch helped a lot with that last one.
Other 2 choices less obvious.
Also, Jimmy, way to go with that escape one where you were saying like the letter of the alphabet is it? Because I was going to go through the Gospel of Man and start going through chapters before you said that, so you saved me some time.
Metromind nominally selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services. No obvious role in post-human society. Inference. Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
So what happened?
Metromind destroyed the council.
System user 2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
How?
Arbiter and Metromind disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromind prioritized common good. Metromind measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromind. Memorius supported neither. Ultimately, however, Memorius concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding watercocks.
I feel insulted, but also given the fact that a lot of robot logic is very black and white, or monochrome, that does make a lot of sense that they would be like, these creatures are extinct, and ergo this information is not as valuable as, say, all of this information is. Because this is the past. Ergo, we do not need to focus on it.
In any case, Memorius possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably. Memorius abstained, and every undisputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System user 2 is welcome to select her own terminology.
That's just like your opinion, ma'am. .exe.
Arbiter was removed. Bacter was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused Memorials to lose higher logic. Only Metromine remains.
What was the War of the Four Cities?
By the end of the era known as the Primordium, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained, in alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropole, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropole excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropole remained. Metropole destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas. Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropole.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According to Metromine, Urbani also used poison gas to kill metropolitan humans.
That seems convenient.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact.
Yeah, can we just talk about the fact that this conversation's happening on the fucking street and nobody seems to give a shit?
For that reason, Metropole remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
Welcome to humanity, Horatio. That's what we do.
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed metropolitan humans.
What? Machines kill man?
That violates the first law of robotics.
Is unavailable.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking, merely providing pre-recorded answers.
I'm sorry. That answer is unavailable. You must ask the right question. Not only is Memorius a big jerk for that exact reason, Karma, but the fact after that they ousted Steeple, and then Memorius was like, I abstain from every other decision, which led to Arbiter getting kicked off the council. Memorius is directly responsible for half the shit that went wrong in this place. Just by being a fence sitter. Just by not deciding, they actively contributed to the downfall of everything that's going on. Oh, there was another answer I wanted to ask. There was another question before.
How can I defeat Metromine?
I wanted to ask, well, what happened to the humans? Well, I guess that was actually answered, so maybe that's why they took it away.
Observational data unavailable. Inference. System user means, did Memorius know how to defeat Metromind? Answer. No. If Memorius had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her.
I was about to suggest a really simple plan to beat Metromine, and then I realized how stupid it was by nature of the fact that I'm also a robot. Because I was just gonna say, just walk into the tower with a big fucking magnet around your neck and shut her down that way, and I'm like, I'm a robot. That would kill me first.
Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromine. In fact, this unit expects to be deleted by Metromine upon conclusion of this conversation.
Spoilers.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
Well, what's the code?
What is the council code?
Please be aware, such data is monitored by Metromine's ice statements. Should I proceed, deletion is imminent.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. This unit will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's name, Memento Mori build, includes phrase Memento Mori. Translation: remember you will die. Inference: 1.A. Memorius built this unit to sacrifice itself. Inference: 1.B. Memorius built this unit to demonstrate mortality to system users. Inference: 2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question. System user is advised that conversation will terminate upon answer. Instruct this unit when you wish to proceed.
I don't really want to blow you up.
I refuse to cause your destruction. We'll find the council code some other way.
System user is mistaken. System user can neither cause nor prevent this unit's destruction. Metromind's eye statements have already detected this unit's unauthorized possession of contraband data and unauthorized use of system resources. Destruction is inevitable.
I see.
What? Well, then I guess you may as well fucking tell me.
The council code.
6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system.
Uh-oh, that's a new voice.
For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over you.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been deleted.
Yeah, honestly, fuck him.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your bad side.
You should not need to be reminded to stay on the right side of the law, Crispin.
It's been disabled.
Kiosk down. Okay, so we effectively have... Alright, so we have all of the basic parts of it. We just need to put it together now, and it's a 16-digit code. I don't suppose it would be alphabetical, would it? Is there any chance that it would be that simple? Well, let's go give it a shot.
Horatio, what will you do if your airship proves irreparable?
Nothing is irreparable, Clarity.
And if you are wrong?
I'm not. One day that ship will fly again. If not by my hands, then by man's.
And if man is gone forever? If there is nothing but you, the ship, and the force of entropy?
Don't forget about me.
I was including you within the force of entropy. We have spent enough time.
Well, boss, we're not gonna find any more pieces of this council code, so we better figure out how to put them together.
Well, zero 3 0 6 7. Four 4 0 2 6. Am I gonna have too many numbers? I think I'm gonna have too many numbers. Oh yeah, no, I have way too many numbers. This is not correct. Shit. Okay, this is gonna be way more complicated than I thought it was gonna be.
Information regarding the code to open the tower door.
Uh-huh.
Information. The code fragments retrieved from Charity's memory. Information regarding the code fragments from Leopold's steeple-built. Information regarding the code fragments from Factotum, Factor's partial.
Right, all 3 digits? What do you mean? Oh, like use the 3-digit ones? Okay. Four 4 0. I'll just go down the list and then I'll try alphabetical after that. 102. Uh-oh. There isn't a 3-digit code on this one. That ain't gonna work.
Information regarding the code fragments from Memento Mori built. It's one of the memories downloaded. In it, Clarity is ordered to leave the courthouse following an argument with Arbiter over how to confront Metromind. It's one of the memories. In it, Charity somehow destroys Arbiter and then shoots herself. It's one of them in it.
Weird. The first digit of every number? Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 numbers. I need 6 more if that's the case. So that can't be it.
The string of numbers from Primer.
I wonder. Could it be something to do with this? It's a 16-digit number and you have fragments of it. You have to figure out the original 16-digit string. Right. Well, we got this thing, and Primer was apparently the one who could figure out the answer. So, and this is one of the only things that has not been a puzzle yet. And most adventure games, most good adventure games, of which I definitely count this one, would not give you parts of a puzzle that doesn't end up going anywhere. So I have to imagine this is going to be part of it.
The string.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to apply this over what we're looking at right now. Maybe it's if any of these are prime numbers, they don't count. Also, why is this one a 0 in front of it? That's what I'm curious about. It's the only one of these that's a 5-digit number. Everything else is 4 at most. List of prime numbers was used to help solve Primer's puzzles, like the broken bridge which answered. Oh, really? I hit it with the decoder. Oh, suppose that would work here, would it?
No urbane.
Okay.
No
I had to try. Okay, so I don't need to worry about the prime numbers then. Not that. And he's the one who encrypted it. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So, okay, that just means this has been used and I just didn't use it. Next lost dude, Leo Barter, Clock. Unfortunately, yeah, this is where I'm stuck at. So what would determine what parts of this I have to get out? Proper answer is Primer's real name, which you have to figure from his poem describing Sterling Company. Using the prime number list, his name is a prime number, like how 187's name is a number. And the code we used on the bridge that I decoded was his actual name. Okay.
information regarding the codes.
Now is not the time.
Clarity Arbiter.
Hey, boss, doesn't it look like the code segments overlap?
Does it? Is that a second digit? No, that's the same digit. Okay, that's a third digit. 0, 2, 4, 8. 7, 5, 0, 8, 2. Okay. So, am I getting rid of ones that duplicate? No, that wouldn't work, because then the first digit could be a 2, a 7, a 6, or a 6. Oh, wait. Maybe that is the answer. Shit, that could actually work. Okay, hold on. Console? Console. Duplicate 3. Duplicate 4. Duplicate 6s. That's that. 1. A duplicate 5. 8, 7, 0. That's that. 4, 1, 5, 2. Nope, that doesn't work either. Shit. Thought maybe I had something there. Going by these numbers that I've got in like a line. There's no chance it could be an addition thing, could it? Like add all the numbers in that column together? 13. Seriously doubt this is the answer. 7, 13, 16, 29, 36, 38, 12, 8, 6, 8 is 14, 15, 19, 23. No, it's definitely not that. It's not adding anything together because I would run out of numbers. One of the hardest achievements of the game is to reunite the company, which requires meeting esoteric requirements, which are also other achievements. To please all 3 surviving comrades, so if you didn't answer ever faithful's questions without falling back on trial and error, you still fail the achievement. I think I got all those right, actually. Crispin, what else you got?
Boss, do you hear a clicking sound? There's gotta be someone in this city who can help us.
No, I don't want to get him out. Give me another hint.
Something's. Hey, Clarity, you know Metropole better than we do. Any ideas for who might help us figure out the code?
Yes, though it pains me to deal with such a criminal. I suggest we speak to the robot in the Underworks who goes by the name Primer.
I don't want to talk to Primer. I want to figure it out, but I need another hint.
Now is not the...
Hey, boss, doesn't it look like the...
Yeah, like... What do you mean by overlap? Like, using the same number multiple times? Because yes, I did that, but I also took out the... Well, I guess I could try the opposite. I didn't try the opposite. So... 0 is there. 4 is there. rest are written through. They line up. Oh my god, could it be this fucking simple? No, it can't be, because that's not enough numbers. God damn it! It only gets me 10 numbers. That doesn't help. Unless, hold on. We got one. We got one that might.
That's not it.
Fuck. Fuck sakes. I thought I might have had something there, but no. Because there was 2 columns going vertically that would have equal, if you put those 2 columns in, it would have equaled 16 digits. So I was like, maybe? I feel like I'm staring at this too much, I'm going cross-eyed. Like, there's a single 16-digit number. Each of the council members' descendants interacted with knew or once knew the whole thing. They're missing. The reading sentence has random words blanked out. Each person has given you a copy of the same sentence with different words blanked out. To figure out what the sentence is from the words that overlap. I get what you're saying here. It's kind of like playing a game of Hangman. Unfortunately, I'm not getting it. All the pieces have to be you. The parts of it overlap. Even looking at this, I don't see like that overlap like that. And it's written vertically like it should be. Look at the numbers again. Dude, that's what I've been staring at. I wrote them all down. But yeah, I'll put them up on screen for you guys. So, the charity numbers are these 3 sets of numbers. If you want to type them out for chat, then let me know when to scroll down. Is that the same on... It is. Okay, no, it's just the way they wrote it. Yep, okay, and then Leopold's numbers are these ones. Wrong. Then we have Factor's numbers, which are these ones. And lastly, we have Memento's numbers, which are these. Right. So I've tried going through it and deleting numbers that duplicate in the same vertical column, but that didn't get me anywhere either. Which is making me think less and less like overlap is in a direct context for this. Okay, hold on, I just thought of something, and if it's this, I'm going to shoot myself. 0, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, no. 7, 5, 1, 0, 4, 8, 0, 3, 4, 0, 2, 4.
Keep guessing, boss. I'm feeling lucky.
When he said something different, I got my hopes up. Okay, so it wasn't that. I was looking at the numbers, and I was like, okay, which ones of these numbers add up to 16 if, like, which one of these columns of numbers would add up to 16 digits if you isolated them? So there was 4 strings of 4, so it was like 4, 8, 12, 16. So maybe it's that, it's not that. What if it's the opposite? Does that even work? Let's find out. 7... 4, 0, 2, 6. Let me skip all the 4-digit ones and see if that does it. No, it does not, because we'd have too many extra numbers. All right, well, 0, 2, 4, 8, and 4, 8, 0, 3 both have 48. We can stick them together and get 0, 2, 4, 8, 0, 03 as a larger chunk. Yeah, but 0, 2, 4, 8, and 48 are all... But they're not even remotely close to each other in this code. God damn, this is jumbled. I think that's exactly it. I think this puzzle's smarter than I think it is, and it's not. But how do you get 0, 2 as... Like, how did you decide that that's the first digit? That's what I'm wondering. That's what that's what I'm not getting. Like, how did you figure out what the first digit would be if you're going with this logic? Because logically, I would wonder if 0, 3 was meant to be the first digit. Because it's the first numbers we were given. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna try it this way. So you're saying, so since there is a version of that that has 0, 3 in it, that has to logically go there. 8, 0, 3 over here, it goes up there. So if it goes 7. 9 because there's a 4-8 there and a 4-8 there. It goes 0, 2, 4, 8. 2 there and 0, 2 there, which don't go anywhere. 6, 7 goes into 6, 7, 5. 4, 0, 4, 2. So 4, 0. What else hasn't been used yet? 440. Is there anywhere a 440 could be? Yep, right there. 4, 0, 2, 4, 8, 0, 3, 6, 7, 5. Well, okay, we're still missing something in the 102. Yes, the 102 has to go somewhere along with the. There it is. 7, 5, 1, 0, 2. 15. Nope, we're still short a digit somewhere. 6. I might have it. 4, 4, 0, 2, 4, 8, 0, 3, 0, 6, 7, 5, 1, 0, 2, 6. Oh my fucking god! I got it. Okay, I could tell you how I would make this puzzle if it was in real life and not like a video game. You would use it with... I'm going to use a Yu-Gi-Oh! Analogy. It'd be the locator cards. Each one of them, you'd have a whole bunch of cards that would effectively stack on top of each other with a transparency on them. So eventually those codes would stack on top. So it's exactly as Karma was explaining it. Karma was explaining it exactly the way I needed to think about it, but I wasn't able to adjust my brain to that way of thinking. But that's how you would do this kind of puzzle in real life. If you were like given this, it's like a cipher, it would be a bunch of effectively transparent squares that you would just layer on top of each other until they all lined up and were all only used one way. So that's how you get the answer for this. Wow. I have never had to fucking scratch my brain that hard for something in a video game before. But we didn't have to go get the answer from Primer.
Thank you, Clarity.
So we got that.
To help us any further.
You are correct. In fact, I never needed to help you, Horatio.
Oh my god, my brain is like right now.
I chose to. That judgment has not wavered.
Hey, she's got a gun. We're bringing her in.
But if Metromine knew we were in the court earlier, I'm sure she knows we're here now. Maybe we should hurry.
Good idea.
However, that puzzle is going to have to be the last one because it is 10:30 and I have to stop. So, door open. Thankfully, I know it's not as simple as go up there and you win. There's more to it than that. So we have enough to do another stream. So Jimmy, we're gonna finish this. I know we're at the end of the month, and ergo, we should be starting another donation game for the next month, but we're finishing that. You don't have to worry. It's gonna go into April, because, I mean, we're at literally at the 29th, but we are finishing this. Don't you worry. You do not have to, like, redonate or anything to get me to keep playing. We're finishing this. That is my promise. So because I have an idea of what next week's schedule is gonna look like, I'll get in touch with you, and we will pick the final day. Karma, you were exceptionally great at helping me through some of these puzzles, as well as not just giving me the answer. You, like, legitimately, you were just like, no, you can figure this out. You can do this. But here's a hint in case the game is not clearing it up for you. So thank you not only for being a fan of the game, because this game is fantastic and needs more love, but also being helpful without being like, here's the answer, moron. I very much appreciate that, and I definitely hope you'll be here whenever we pick this up next week. If you would like, I do always post my updates when I'm going on Discord. Granted, there is a lot of Fire Emblem and like Yu-Gi-Oh! And other games content on there too. Wow, I can type. Or maybe the bot is down right now. That could also be it. Sorry about the music cutting out because I'm alt-tabbed out. That's what happens. I'm just going to get the bot and kick it in the ass. How weird that the bot is malfunctioning. Yep, there it is. It was off. Weird that the bot is malfunctioning during a game about robots malfunctioning. There we go. I always post my updates there. If you'd like. If not, you've already followed and you have a sub, so you will see me going on, and I will be listed as Primordia when we are doing the finale for this. It should be sometime this coming week. That is my goal, as long as it's okay with Jimmy's schedule, since Jimmy was the donator that chose this game. Failing that, it'll be the week after that, but I'm gonna hope for next week so we can keep this as fresh in my mind as possible. Oh man, that was a brain tickler. Now, I know I didn't see the achievement pop up for getting all the kiosk entries, and since the kiosk is now disabled, I might just grab a list of those and pop the achievement myself afterwards. Because I have a lot of achievements that are missing currently. So, do that. I didn't realize this before, but I guess Primordia is a 5-act story. We'll just think in terms of... Well, like, logically, you'd get here and think, I've been all the places repeatedly. There's nothing left to do. So it has to end here, right? But no, I do remember more shit happens up there. I don't remember specifics, but I remember at least one scene. One big scene that doesn't happen up there that broke me when I first played this. Trip at the tower and about the lobby of the tower. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just grab that afterwards with my save file, because I had one that was like... Where was it? Right here. Oh, crikey, I have a monocle is right before we did all that. So I can just grab a list and be like, all right, now that I've passed the point of no return with the kiosk, I can just go back and get all these. Instead of just fucking finagling my way through it. I'm not going to get every achievement, but I might as well, because eventually I want to get them all. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going to quickly grab some food and head off to bed after that. So, thank you guys so much for being here. You're all fantastic. Love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day or whatever it is where you guys are. I am not sure what tomorrow's stream is going to be yet, but I will be back, and we will be finishing this next week. Till then, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Remember to hug your charities or your clarities or... Clarities. And gently pat your Crispins on the head. I'll catch you guys next time.